the audience gets to decide our fates. Hey, we're back. We're back with our 6th campaign, Horror on the Orient Express, Call of Cthulhu campaign, where we're traveling all around Europe. We have a dog in the apartment now that we're keeping sight.
When you just did your little monologue, he like looked around and then like ran up to
He's
you.
in trouble.
It's okay, he's being weird.
He loves actual play.
Like, get me in there.
Yeah.
Get me in there. Hey, thanks for being with us for this interactive show. We'll find out exactly how interactive momentarily. In the meantime, do we have any announcements?
Well, firstly, I would just love to give a huge shout out. No, turn the music back up.
Oh.
I'm gonna go on beat. Becky, Beth, Hannah, Mackenzie, Ellie, Jordan, C, Caitlin, Georgia, Morgan, Haley, Elisa, Julissa, Kennedy, Bear, and Henry, Zane, Jordan, Pablo, Mary, Ryan, Melissa, Dung, Stu, Lauren, Uriel, Laura, Uel, and Cal. Woo! Thank you for being our patrons.
Perfect timing.
Woo!
Yeah, join our Patreon, link in the description.
Yes, and Elisa, your mini went out. You should be receiving it soon if you're there in the chat. But oh, I thought it was Elisa.
No, it's Julissa.
We said it to the wrong person.
Congratulations, Elisa!
Wow.
Wait, maybe I did send it to Julissa. Not the Issas.
Oh, no.
Not the Issas messing me up. Wait, I can check.
Well,
Check.
Let me check.
Julissa will definitely be
shocked.
getting a mini.
Yeah.
Julissa,
Oh,
maybe
Julissa
getting a
says
mini.
Elle thinks I got it today.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
I'm awesome.
And Elisa, you're still in the running.
It happened.
And
Elisa, it'll happen soon.
if you don't know what we're talking about, mini of the month. Every month we send out a mini to a Patreon supporter. So click the link in the description and slay.
Yes.
And go ahead and say.
And Elisa, even though you might not have won many of the month, you are slaying. Elisa is in a performance acting in Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Opera, right?
Opera, yes,
Opera.
but
Oh.
I don't think Elisa's singing.
Sure.
But
in the
That's
opera.
so
but is doing fencing and things, which is very cool. And
That's
if you
so
want to join
cool.
the conversation, I found that out at Discord. So go join the Discord.
That's
It's happening on
Isabel
Discord.
did fencing in Three Musketeers.
True.
Let's not talk about that show.
All right. Moving on. Patrons, thank you so much. You help us to keep the lights on in here, which we have some new ones today.
True.
Very
Yeah,
cool.
wonderful ones.
We're so grateful to you guys. It means the world to us that you guys would help us in that way. And yeah, we do like a monthly stream with the patrons to do little adventures together with them in the chat. Right now, the patrons are in a sort of choose your own adventure style story, doing what they will with the dream forms of the 5 investigators in this adventure. So if you're joining Patreon, you can join us there. It's a very cool group of people. I think everyone's pretty cool in that group.
Yeah.
I'll say it.
Totally. I'm kind of scared about what's happening in our
I've had to
dreams.
exercise some serious self-control this
To
week
not
when I get
take a
the
peek.
Discord
Yeah.
notification for the Patron Saints poll going up, and I have to just...
Only
Let
gonna
it go.
get spicier and spicier for sure.
Yeah. Also, the notifications when they come up, it's like perfectly. I'm like, did Eric plan this? Like, I can see it saying, choose which insane, and then
Yeah,
it stops. What? Like,
Well, it's between me and the patrons. So thanks to all of you out there. Anything else? Any other announcements?
well, Jack's sick.
I'm sick, but nothing bad.
He's just
COVID
being
negative.
sweet and wearing
COVID
COVID
masks
negative.
so that
It's a little bit sniffly.
we don't get
Yeah.
cold, probably.
He's
You're
being
the best.
extremely kind to
Many
us.
of us are headed off to see babies.
Yeah, we're weirdly, a lot of us are seeing babies soon.
Yeah.
So yeah, thanks to Jack. With that, I think we're ready for our little intro crossroads. If you're new here, you're gonna learn how it works. How to affect the fates of the people at the table here. We'll start
This is...
with these crossroads.
No.
You're drunk?
Okay, I'm not drunk.
The crossroads is
I'm feeling that real
who
quick.
tells us their musician crush and recaps last week's episode. Jack or Carson?
Oh my god, I totally forgot.
So make it Carson.
It's
Oh my
gonna
God.
be improv. It's gonna be improv,
totally
baby.
forgot.
Improv crush. Harder
You've
than
improvised
recap
so many
even.
diary entries by Clayton
Yeah,
Lane.
you got
You're
this.
good.
I don't know, you guys. Not with a spritz.
Shouldn't have said that. They're saying in the chat.
Shouldn't have
Shouldn't have said that.
Totally forgot.
Should have played it off.
That's so funny. I think we'll
Wait,
do.
what was the first thing? A music crush?
So I think before the break, whoever wins, probably Carson, will
Definitely
tell us their
Carson.
musician
Let's give it
crush.
Carson.
Someone in the music world that you have a crush on. And then we'll do the intro, and then when we begin, we'll have your little recap. That I'm sure will be really well thought out. And
Well, I have good news, and that it's Carson. And the other good news is that I also forgot, but I didn't say.
Snake. Silly little boy.
Well
It's gonna be
played. Well
Carson. Carson, who's your musician crush? Share it with the class.
You know, it's interesting. If we're just going based off of crush, and they're also a musician, I don't know. I do think I might have to say Harry Styles. But I do think as full package, sort of musician, artist vibes, like
Harry Styles
I may
is
go with
cute.
Sufjan
totally.
Stevens. I may go with.
You don't need to impress us.
Okay, yeah, that's gonna be it.
Harry Styles was the people's choice. Yeah, that's right.
That's true. And thank you, Killers, for affecting the game. I feel like I'm screaming at people. Thank you, Killers, for affecting the game. And we'll hear Clayton Lane's recap after this break on this episode of Please Don't Kill Us.
To whom it may concern, at the Free Spirits Artist Collective. I've been having a lovely time roaming throughout Europe, and I would love to know, do you have a sect in Italy? Because that's where we're going. Anyway, I'm rambling. The other day, you know what, let me tell you a little bit about our exploits.
You know what? Let me tell you about.
The other day, I miss you all so much. I'm just gonna go stream of conscious here. Yesterday, we were in Switzerland. Toulon? I don't remember. Lausanne? Now,
You hear lots of other scribbles on paper.
It's like, cross out, rewrite, cross out.
handwritings.
now we did several interesting things. You may remember Faye, my partner, who was also.
Hey.
She's here. Yeah. She called to me from the other room just now. She, well, we had a little bit of a spat, but we made up, and that was in Paris. Oh my God. We visited this place. We went into some sort of dream realm.
Let me help you, honey. May I?
Please.
Faye takes over in crayon.
Yeah,
Crayon and only drawings.
Magenta crayon.
So what I think happened was, we took the train from Paris to Lausanne. Along the way, we met Hildegardah, who
Queen.
was a Swedish goat lover who was looking for her goat Freida. Freya. And Freya was dead on the train. Well, her spirit. Then she got off the train with us because we had to meet with Mr. Wellington, I believe, who had allegedly had the
Sedefkar
Scrolls,
Yes.
right? And so we met with him and met his brother, and then he said he had to go get the scrolls at the bank.
Yes, but he was lying to us, you see.
Of course.
It's a different pen.
And we met the Duke as well.
Yes, a terrible man. And we ended up catching them in a lie, going to the dream realm.
Well, they both died. They were both murdered.
Well, the Duke
The
was,
brother
of course.
and both the Wellingtons. And we found a bottle of liquid that brings you to the dream realm.
That's right. We went to the dream realm, and I tried to shoot the Duke in the eye. It didn't quite work, but as we're riding here on this train, we got out of the dream realm. We came back on the Orient Express, and as we're sitting here writing this, I do believe the Duke might be on the train with us.
Right.
Yes.
All the best, Clayton Lane.
And Faye as
I
well.
really gave a lot over to the Free Artist Collective just now.
Yeah.
Damn.
Getting or something.
Yeah.
We're all about bearing our
lives, yeah.
truths
It's
and
true,
our
it's
naked truths.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Yeah.
PJ in the chat says
Oh,
hello.
PJ, love to PJ. Thanks, guys. With that.
Didn't feel like a real thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks for. Thanks.
It is the first morning after you all have left Lausanne. Being exhausted, stomachs empty, fully winded from your experience in Lausanne, one of you missing a finger from your experience there.
Damn.
Forgot to
Well,
write
you-
that in the letter.
Exhausted. You board the Orient Express. Your regular luxuries await you. Going to the dining car for breakfast just to get a little bit of sustenance before maybe taking a nap on your way into Italy. Just sitting there. You see the waitstaff go over to the end of the car to a stranger who's arrived on the train and ask if you'd like to be seated. She says, I think that I will sit with my friends. Five of you look up.
Hi, baby.
And you see the Duke Jean from Lausanne. This man who seemed to rule over the strange, haunted dream realm of Lausanne. This man who, June, you could see strange things about when you were assessing it. He walks down the aisle of the dining car. He is exceptionally well dressed as always, hair coiffed, slightly larger man. He's wearing just a regular, very finely fitted suit, mustache neatly trimmed and waxed. As he's walking towards you, as your eyes perk up, gives you a smile, and he sits down with all of you. Hello. The thing that you notice most of all upon seeing him as he's entered the car and sat with you is that he is wearing an eye patch, a fine one at that. Velvet fabric for one eye. He wears it well. He gives a nod to you. He gives a nod to you. He says, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you will excuse me. I am short on time, so I will come to the point. I want the scroll. You will give it to me, or I will destroy you.
Well, I don't think that that's gonna happen. There's 5 of us, there's 1 of you, and, well, it seems like you can't see very well.
So he reaches across the table, he grabs one of the coffees that's on the table, one of yours, just picks it up for himself and takes a sip. Had you ever been to such a place as you have just visited, Monsieur?
Could have, don't remember.
I see. Yes. I think that I am perhaps safe in assuming that the 5 of you have no idea how deep of waters you have gotten into. I think that it is admirable, but amusing all the same, for you to assume that mere numbers of yourselves would cause me any threat. I will ask again. Give me the scroll.
Well, Duke,
We may not know how deep the water may be, but I don't quite like being intimidated by a Pirates of Penzance touring production stagehand. So I would kindly ask you to mellow your tone. You're in the presence of a duchess and her traveling colleagues.
Lady Vera, you see his eye twitch.
The good one?
Yeah, the good one? I say that.
He doesn't say anything. His eye twitches and you say the good one.
Yes, the good one.
His eye widens as he sits back before relaxing again. All of you go ahead and make a spot hidden check for me.
I forgot about dice.
I'm gonna push it.
I got it.
I got it.
Push it to the limit.
Oh no. Sorry, now we're trying to go below.
I fail, but I fail twice, but I can't use luck now, right?
Not on a push.
You failed?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Just regular.
Whatever happens, happens.
So we've got.
I succeeded.
Great.
Yeah.
Fail. All of you are.
Failure.
Failure. You
I
all.
succeeded.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah. The three of them are.
Wait, I'm not with him.
The three of you are just struck by the intensity of his eye and the way that he can manipulate his face from this momentary sort of taken aback from Lady Vera's words before relaxing it into a smile. That's all that you notice. Bert, with a success on spot hidden, you see that's beneath his collar. His tie is just a little loosens, just enough that you can see a small space there in the shadow. And you see just the beginnings of a scar. Thick and raised on his skin, a scar going down his chest. As Lady Vera, you have failed to push. As he catches your eye as you're looking at him, gives you a smile, and just tugs at his tie a little bit, just kind of turning towards you, and you see clearer than anyone strange sutures in his skin.
Oh.
A gap between where it was sewn together. And you notice that one side matches the pallor of his face and the other is strange and pale and very much different from the rest of him. And as you see that, I need you to make a sanity roll.
He's wearing skin, right?
Disgusting.
Skin on skin. Jesus Christ. Okay.
I went to Paris.
I succeed.
Everything was so
Succeed.
nice.
I succeed.
I went shopping.
So you succeed looking at that and seeing this unaccountable strange in the skin. You do lose one sanity on a success.
Oh, wait.
And yes,
How do we get back our luck or whatever? I'm sorry, I forgot.
your luck at the end of every session. If you didn't do it at the end of last session, then you just roll a skill check for it. You try to roll above it, and you can add a D10 if you roll above it.
What about insanity? Do we ever gain that back?
You may. You don't at this point.
Okay.
As you see that, you feel nauseous for a moment looking at that. It does unsettle your stomach. But you take a breath. All of you outside the windows, a gorgeous landscape is beginning to pass by as you're leaving Lausanne. You're skirting around Lake Geneva and you're heading towards the mountains. You're heading on an alpine voyage up into the mountains, and with this, we're gonna go to a crossroads.
Maybe I was trying to call them the Pirates of Penzance stage.
I feel like we should have told
Can
him.
I ask a question while this crossroads is going on?
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Well, we'll start the crossroads. Just like this. Crossroads is, what does the Duke do? The the choices are leaves to sit alone, vote alone, or tries to have them arrested, vote arrest.
No, I was gonna do that to him.
Wait,
I was like, can I ask a question? Is our guy on board? But
Is our guy or a guy?
the guy that we keep on knowing at the train. Like,
Oh, our
who's in the train with us.
vagabond.
Yeah, the guy, not Pierre.
You Jacques?
Is that working, Eric?
Yeah,
No, Jacques was left in Paris though.
Yes, no, but the other guy,
dang.
who I asked if he knows Jacques.
I don't know.
Was that Pierre?
No, I don't know.
Arrest us as if he's wearing skin. Like,
Can
are
I-
you crazy?
Genuinely, could I try to? No, the crossroads already have it.
Restaurants is
The crossroads is
Crossing.
Bible. Yeah.
Oops,
Um,
crossing.
Looks like it's gonna be leaves to sit alone.
work.
Work. Thank you guys.
Bye. Now you can arrest him.
Yeah.
Citizens arrest him.
So tell me what he does, Eric.
Stands from the table. As he tightens his tie a little bit, gives you a smile, gives you a nod, and he turns away. And he walks down the aisle to the end of the car until he reaches another table, an empty one, and he sits down. And the maitre d' comes and pours coffee for him. He's just sitting there at the back of the car now as mountains are passing.
Is the guy who I keep talking to, who I keep asking if he knows Jacques, is he around?
You are on a new Orient Express.
Oh,
You have not
shoot.
been on this one before.
Okay, I would call down whoever I can.
A waiter comes to you and says, hello, is there something I can do for you?
Hello, yes, something really unusual just happened to us, and I was wondering, are there officers on board, some sort of security on board?
I assure you the wagon staff are well trained in security.
see.
Is there anything that you need?
A man just got on board, and he sat down and he threatened us, threatened our lives, actually. Said that he would destroy us, spouting madness, and we don't feel safe. We can get on a new train, or
So sorry.
we're willing to do, we just want to be as separate from him as possible, if that's...
Absolutely, that is entirely within your reason. I'm so sorry you're having this trouble. So he begins to look around, and he turns to you and says, are they in the car with us now? And after this, we're going to go to a crossroads.
He's not here.
Whoa. Or he's someone else. He's wearing someone else's skin.
Yeah. Remember how fast he disappeared from the house? Or like, we never saw him.
Yeah.
He chooses where he wants to be.
Yeah.
Crossroads is, who does he shrivel?
Shrivel.
Faye or Clayton?
Who does he shrivel?
I don't want either of you to shrivel. What does it mean?
Shrivel. What's the word though?
Something bad.
I
I'm
know,
gonna
it's
guess.
not good.
It doesn't sound like a good time.
Hey, maybe.
Who does he
Oh.
shrivel?
I'm glad I'm
They're
not
all
on
voting
this.
for me.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Faye, did you take damage during?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh god.
Shrivel.
Remind me while we're here about what happens if you go to 0.
So if you have a major wound,
I
Did
don't.
you heal over?
then if
Oh,
you have
did
a
we
major
heal since we took a sleep since last damage, right?
I don't think that you've healed. I think that you can say that you've made a first aid check, but in terms of medicine, like big healing, that takes a lot of time.
So sleeping doesn't do that?
It does not reset you. You can definitely, I would love for you to double check me.
I actually think I do remember seeing something about this.
That'd
I
be
think it's
awesome.
very, very...
You're trying to long rest.
like a
No, I thought
minimal.
we did because we got back and we were like, let's take a sleep and then the next morning we'll get on the train.
We naturally
Oh.
heal
Right.
1 point per day.
1 point. Great.
Characters without a major wound.
Great. So
Characters with a major wound, which is I
That's
got
you,
one.
yeah.
Anyone else?
everyone else can heal 1 hit point.
Anyone else?
Must make a healing roll at the end of each
1
week.
hit point.
Wow.
Ouch.
With that, Faye, I would love for you to make a power roll.
Oh.
That's a first.
Yeah. What does she mean?
Okay.
Step into your power.
You're right. Let me manifest for a minute.
Take your time.
Ooh, I just got like actually anxious.
Oh.
Yeah, but my heart's racing.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna spend 4 luck and it'll be an extreme success.
An extreme success.
Work.
Okay.
Majorly in her power.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
stepped right on it.
Got the power.
If the shoe fits.
With this, as this waiter is looking down at you and asking you if the person is around, you see the waiter's eyes flash over and kind of wince for a moment and then shake and then look back at you as Faye, you hear in your head whispering sounds in the annals of your brain, swirling around as you look down at your fingers on the table and you begin to see fingernails begin to snap and the ends of your fingers begin to turn gray and wrinkle and become dry and turn into the bones themselves as you're looking at your fingers in front of you before they come back as you take a breath and you realize where you are. It couldn't have been real. As the waiter catches sight of that for a moment and then looks back at you.
Do I see him? Is he still there?
As you look up, you can see this back of a man in a suit standing up and turning and walking out of the dining room.
I say, it's him. Please, I think he might be trying to escape. Quickly.
Right, of course. And he goes running down the aisle and says, excuse me, sir, and opens the door and shuts it behind, and you've lost sight of him.
I'm gonna follow. Do I know what the adjoining car is? I don't want this guy alone in that room with
Take
him.
a look.
I think I'll turn to June if you're running off. Did you see that?
I didn't, right?
Did you hear that?
None of you noticed.
Are we in the salon car?
You're in the dining car.
What, the man?
No. It's nothing.
No, what happened?
We have to tell each other if we see weird stuff.
My skin and I could see my bones all in my hands and I could hear strange words. I don't know what we're saying, but
They take a deep breath, okay?
What
The
kind
dining
of
car you would
words?
know is a sleeper car.
do I have any? Could I do an occult check or something to hear maybe any words that he said or what was in my head?
Yeah, go for it. Go ahead and make an occult check.
Or listen?
Or a lesson. Go and make a lesson.
Listen. Oh yeah. Yay, Eric.
Oh, yay!
Okay, wait.
We have to do in Venice. Peace into Venice. There's a piece in
Oh
Venice.
hell yeah. Extreme
Extreme
success.
Extreme
success.
Nice.
Wow.
You are slaying.
I'm extreming.
Also,
Yeah.
Okay. As you were, you search back in your mind for the words that just swirled in your head as you saw something that shouldn't have been happen to your hands. Something that began to pain you before you took a breath and it was gone. You blinked and your fingers were back to normal. You think back to the words that you heard in your head, this whispering, strange, almost serpentine sounds. Just think about the words with an extreme success. You don't understand them. It wasn't English. It wasn't any language that you've heard before. But within the speech, all that you're able to remember is one phrase, one word, one sound, one something, and that was Nyarlathotep.
What's that to you?
Yeah.
It's a famous monster.
Nair left.
Yeah. Nyarth.
Would I know what that is as a person, as Faye?
Make an, no, this would be a Cthulhu mythos roll.
Oh, brother.
Say it one more time.
I have a 0 on that.
N-Y-A-R.
So
So is it a 1 if it's 0?
L-A-T-H-O-T-E-P.
Eric, I have a 0%, I think. Or is that just like it says 0, 0 and I have no number there?
Yeah, same.
same.
I don't know nothing about
because you have
Yeah,
been
you
through
definitely
things.
do.
Let's give you a 5 there.
Oh.
That's what I have.
Okay. Woo! Should I push it? I mean, what could happen?
No risks.
Girl.
He'll come up
Do
with
you
something.
see what just happened to your brain?
All right. I will say to them though, just in case anyone else is around. I don't know what it means, but I heard Nyarlathotep in a non-English language.
Would I have any Cthulhu mythos from all of my travels and novels and?
Let's give you 5. Yeah.
Okay. Nope.
I wouldn't.
Yeah, me either.
I would have kept the
I was trying to make a
suitcase.
play. I was like,
Yeah.
no.
So the 4 of you are considering whatever Faye is describing to you all. Clayton, what are you doing?
I would have just told them as I was getting up from the seat. I would have said, "I'm gonna follow. Keep this safe." And I would keep the suitcase
God.
with them.
Great. You leave the suitcase with 4 of them as you go down towards the end where a door opens into a small passageway.
I would just open the door.
Opens from the dining car into a small passageway. It's just a short little hallway between cars. It's like an accordion, so that it protects you from the elements between cars. There's
I don't
another
see
door at the end of this that goes into the sleeper car.
Okay, I open that door.
Okay, as you go through, go ahead and make a dodge roll.
Oh my God, Clayton.
Uh-oh, Clayton.
Oh no.
Can I push it?
I think in
Don't
combat
think that you can
can't.
push combat.
Okay, I fail.
You fail. Okay. As you push through the first door, walk down the hall, and then push through the second door, the first thing that you feel is breath leave your body. Out. This exhalation, this cough, as your chest begins to burn white hot. As you feel your heart beginning to pound, much like it did in the Louvre Museum. Your heart just thumping, and it's growing warmer on your chest. As you look down and you realize it's because of the knife that's sticking into
Oh
your
my
abdomen.
God.
As you take 7 points of damage.
Okay, I'm down. 0.
You're down with major wounds as you are stabbed. As you crumple to your knees onto the ground there.
Do you scream?
As you crumple down to the ground on your knees
What are we
there.
gonna do?
You hear a
big
voice
howl?
as vision is beginning to leave you. You see
Shit.
the Duke kneel down over you.
I hate this guy.
And you hear his voice before consciousness fully leaves you.
Oh.
As he looks into your eyes as you are fading, he says, I will teach you all to fear. And it's gone. And you are unconscious. And as you are unconscious, you are going to be making constitution rolls because you have a major wound to see if you fully die.
Oh my God.
Holy shit, it's happening.
In this moment, give me one moment. I want to make sure we're doing this exactly right.
Jesus.
Carson, how do you feel? You look brave.
Yeah, wait, how does this work? Walk us through this.
Okay. We're going to go into... give me one moment.
When I was printing out this new sheet today, there was like a blurb from the guy at the top talking about his campaign, and he was like, today my players asked me like if how these characters get stronger. Ha ha ha. They never get stronger, they only get weaker over time. They only get more worn down over time. Yeah. I was like,
Ooh.
okay.
Wait,
okay,
Eric.
Okay.
Yeah, what's up?
Was it a special knife? My knife only has 1d4 damage. How did you deal me 7 damage?
It's 1d6 plus 1d4 damage. The Duke's knife.
The Duke
DK.
That wasn't bad. Wait, who else
For
was
keeping me honest.
Who else is
The kitchen knife I grabbed from that
One
woman's
Wait, I know
mouth.
for only.
Oh, you're in good spirits, sir.
Yeah,
You
I'm
are. I'm
gagged.
worried about
And
you.
do we? Okay.
If a character with a major wound falls to 0 hit points, they are dying. They must make a successful Constitution roll at the end of the following round, and every round thereafter, or die. So, we're gonna go
I would've
into initiative order as.
Oh God, what are we gonna fucking? How are we gonna kill?
Just stabilize him. Is there a doctor on the train? There's gotta be a doctor on the train.
None of you have seen this.
Yeah.
I would have screamed to alert them if I got stabbed.
I'm gonna say it's gonna be a luck roll to see if you're
Oh
able
my
to scream,
God.
because generally, if you are being stabbed in the chest, that is not gonna be easy. So it's gonna be a luck roll to see if it missed your lungs and you are able to make noise.
Oh my
Wow. Okay, here we
God.
That's a success.
The 4 of you in the other room, as we are going to enter into initiative order.
Oh God.
I'm scared.
All of you in the other dining car, as well as the rest of the passengers aboard this train, all hear a choked before it's cut off from the other car. There's a sudden just commotion, people whispering to each other, looking at each other. No one is really looking to get up. None of the passengers, where some of the waitstaff are on the other side of the train, looking to each other and just beginning to walk in that direction. What are the 4 of you doing? Starting with June.
God.
I'm gonna take the suitcase and I'd look to them and make sure they all heard it, and we gotta go. But I don't want to be first holding the suitcase.
Wait, this is James. Will you
Yeah.
me?
So I guess I just am kind of behind, like I'm gonna wait to
Great.
go that direction behind somebody else.
You grab a hold of the suitcase.
Yeah.
And tight.
Did you take the character sheet out when you looked at my decks?
I think it should just be in. It was wrapped in there.
Sorry.
I will say,
No.
June and Faye, you both have 65 decks, so you can decide between the 2 of you if one of you is going to do something first. You can negotiate that between you.
What?
You
We
and
have the
June
same
have the
decks, so
same
we
deck,
can-
so you can negotiate if you're going to do something first or if
Okay,
June's
well-
going to.
Then
I think that's if I heard my man, if I could hear that it's Clayton, I'd probably become quite alert and
let's go. Let's go.
keep it safe.
Yeah.
And I'll run ahead and
All right.
try and push through the crowd and say, excuse me, sorry.
As you're running down the hall and go through the door
Yeah.
to the other sides, you're hearing the waitstaff behind you yelling, wait! And they're just booking it now down the aisle to follow you, trying to make sure that everyone is kept safe. As Faye, do you continue?
Can I see Clayton?
There's a door, hallway, and another door to reach the car. You go.
I'm gonna sprint.
Great. You go. As you go through the door, at this point, you open it and you see, standing up, knife dripping with blood, is the Duke. Eye now darting up to look at you with a fairly nonchalant expression on his face as you look down and you see blood coursing down the chest of Clayton Lane, lying unconscious on the floor, slowly becoming paler and paler. What are you doing?
How far away is he from me?
He's about 5 or 6 feet away from you, the Duke is.
I think I shoot him.
Okay.
I take out my handgun and I try to shoot the other eye.
Okay. As you pull out your gun and you go ahead and make a shot,
Okay.
go ahead and make a firearms attack roll.
Okay.
This is scary.
Yeah.
I'm scared. I can't push it.
Nope.
I miss. Fuck. Now we're disrupting the train for real.
As you
He's down first.
he started it.
As you, bam, let off this shot in the middle of the train hallway. It echoes throughout the train, and at this point you hear screams from the dining car as you let loose a bullet, and it courses right by the ear of the Duke as he smiles at you. You send off this shot. He looks down again to the bleeding out body of Clayton Lane, looks up at you and smiles and starts to grab something from his bag. At that is the end of phase turn. June, what are you doing?
I was right behind her, so I think I would have seen some of this. I'm gonna drop the suitcase next to you and Clayton's body and run and try to tackle him.
Okay, go ahead. And, you are going to make.
I put the suitcase down.
You're going to make a brawling check against his size check.
Oh my god. Is he a big man?
He's tall. He's
Brawl,
your size.
brawl. Oh, okay.
This game is hard.
Okay, success.
Success. As you, boom, waylay into him, and you, boom, knock him to the ground.
I'm trying to pull off his skin.
Oh!
Okay, as you start tearing at him, brawling, you knock him down. You hear him hit with a thud on the ground, but you don't hear a wheeze that you would expect. You don't hear the wind being knocked out of him as you yourself struggle to catch your breath, tackling him to the ground as you begin to tear at him, tearing at his clothes, revealing his chest. What you see as buttons pop off, you see what looks like several men stitched together.
Jesus.
The shirt that he was wearing, the vest and things were keeping things tight and in a relatively human form. As you pull it off, though, you see bulges, strange tumorous growths. You see full stitchings. The one stitch mark is the first of many. As you can see that there are stitch marks across his entire body. You can see maybe even a whole arm attached to him. You see this hodgepodge, this strange voodoo doll of a man stitched together as he hits the ground and looks up at you. Same smile on his face. That's going to be your turn. And with that...
Is he technically grappled? Like, can he still be grabbing the thing he's trying to grab?
With the brawl check to get him down, say the effort was to tear away at his clothes and to tear at his skin, so that is going to forego any amount of holding his arms down or anything.
Shit.
And we're going to go to a crossroads.
Oh,
Shit.
yuck.
Crossroads here is going to be, what does the Duke use? A blade or a spell? Vote blade or vote spell.
Whoa. First spell.
I know.
First talk of any
when
spell.
When do we get spell?
Never.
Never.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Lord.
I'm stressing.
I know, I feel like I want to throw up.
I'm like, what can I do? Like, what can I do?
I know, that's the thing. It's like, what can any of us do?
Can I speak English to him? Like,
do
He
any of
doesn't
us?
seem to be taking hits, really, you know? Like, he doesn't really seem to be...
yes.
We need to figure out what his weakness
Maybe.
is.
Because none of us have any medicine, right? Do you have any medicine?
It takes a first
Medicine's 30.
aid skill to alleviate
No, my
the
medicine
dying
is 1,
condition.
sorry. I thought you were talking
First
about
aid is the skill that you're going to need to alleviate the dying condition.
Oh, I have 30.
I have 30. I think we all have 30. Do you have what? Do you have?
Yeah, for first
The
aid.
end of this
like, if
round
you
is gonna be the
actually want,
first roll.
Like, heal someone, like a medicine
Alright,
check
it's a
is more
spell.
helpful, right?
For
It's only
alleviating the
first
dying
aid.
condition, it has to be first aid.
Oh, okay.
June, go ahead and make a power roll.
Oh, God.
What the fuck is that? Stepping into my power?
You got this, girl.
Yes! No. I am not feeling powerful today.
Okay. Faye, looking up from Clayton's bleeding out body, you see as June knocks the Duke to the ground, and the Duke is now on the ground, shirt being ripped open first. As you see this, go ahead and make a sanity roll, as you see what his body looks like.
I got above it. That's bad. Here? Yeah.
Okay. You lose 4 sanity, seeing the Duke's body uncovered, seeing the reality within. And you begin to hear a whispering in your head, June. Strange, otherworldly language just twisting around your mind, threatening to drive you insane. As Faye, you look and you see June on top of the Duke. Look at her hands as fingernails begin to crack, but it doesn't stop at your fingertips. You see a shriveling begin to crawl down your hands, down your arms, as your skin begins to turn gray and weathered, wrinkled and thinned out, as it is drying out, as it begins to crawl up your arms. You can almost feel something consuming you. Your arms weathering away before you. You are going to take 10 points of damage.
Woo! I'm still up, but
As
Holy
it stretches
shit.
to your
Guys, what are we gonna do?
chest, to your neck, as you begin to feel yourself completely shriveled by this spell, as he is incanting something, whispering something to himself.
Is
So all
it-
of you look outside the window. Mountains are passing as the train is climbing higher and higher. June, Faye, go ahead and make spot hidden rolls for me.
Does a major wound count as like a spell? It is like NT points?
Sorry, what's
Like
that?
towards a major wound, does it, like if it's a spell, does it count? Or does it have to be a physical wound?
Oh, good.
Oh, that's a great question. I do think that is a major wound. Yeah. That is
Success.
damage
Success.
equal to or more than half your hit points. You have taken a major wounds. As it feels like your arms are on
bad.
fire. Spot hidden.
Success.
Success.
Success. As he is uttering this incantation to you, the sheer horror of what's happening to you is threatening to overtake your mind. But in a moment of clarity, and Faye, in the midst of this blood and complete strangeness, you do catch a moment of nervous glancing from the Duke as he's looking out the window at the countryside passing by. With that, it's the end of June's turn and the Duke's turn. Bert, you are up.
Maybe he like needs to be
Two of
up
them have gone.
at a certain point.
Pass it in,
Like,
Carl.
jump off or something.
What to do?
Like stay grappling.
Try to
I don't know.
stabilize.
Yeah, I
Well, my arms are on
I
fire.
run that direction as well.
So-
Okay,
Trying-
running
Don't talk to
down
me
the
about
aisle,
that.
going and opening the door, running towards.
Yeah.
You open it and you see Clayton's bloody, bleeding out body on the ground. Faye standing there with a smoking gun in the air, and you see June looking completely unnatural on top of the Duke on the grounds.
I go over to Clayton and I try and stabilize him
Okay,
first.
how are you trying to stabilize him? What are you doing for
So
him?
I take off the like jacket I'm wearing, I guess, kind of like a lighter jacket, and I try and like wrap it tightly, tourniquet him like around
Yeah.
his wound to stop it from bleeding.
Go ahead and make a first aid roll.
Oh!
That's awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome.
Baby,
Let's
that's an
go.
extreme success.
An extreme success. Extreme success.
He's up.
That was a 6! He's up and he's out.
Count down.
As you tighten it and you stop
say,
the
peace
bleeding.
up?
Peace up.
Is that what they say? He's up, A-town down? What does that mean?
Should I call 911?
Let me check one thing real fast.
A-Town.
Oh god, this is killing me.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
is-
you're at 1 hit point.
Oh.
I am.
You are at 1 hit point.
What if it
as
was a normal success?
You are coming in and out.
Like, what's the difference between an
I
extreme?
believe it is the same.
Oh.
I could be wrong about that, but I do think it is the
Damn.
same as
Can we name that extreme for later?
Clayton. Though you're at 1 hit point, consciousness is fleeting for you as your eyes blink open. You see one image, another image. You see Faye standing above you, shaking, holding a gun. You see Bert on top of you as you feel this tightening of a jacket around you, you feel shocking pain as you feel bones crack, but you feel this wound covered. So you can still feel yourself bleeding. You think that you are not through the woods yet, but you're not dead. It's Clayton, it is not your turn yet. Bert, that's your turn. So you have saved the life of Clayton Lane. Lady Vera, it's your turn.
Oof. I'm gonna grab my rifle.
Okay.
Yeah, you are.
I'm gonna pick up my skirt a little bit, and I'm gonna walk.
Okay. Yeah. As owl eyes in the dining car screams that were happening in the dining car as people are looking at each other,
And I'm gonna
turn to shocked, gasping.
I'm gonna look at all of them.
They just up against the window. Shocked silence. It is now dead silence in the dining car as Lady Vera is walking slowly down the aisle with a loaded rifle.
I'm gonna open the door, and then I'm gonna open the other door.
Open the next door. You see Bert on top of Clayton, treating the
You didn't run
wounds.
there. You walked
Faye holding a smoking gun, and June, weathered and strange, on top of the Duke, who is on the ground.
Okay, I'm gonna step over you, darling. Sorry. I'm gonna just tap June on the shoulder. It's like just a little to push her away a little bit, and I'm gonna try to shoot the Duke point blank.
Yeah. Okay. You.
Face shot. Do you get advantage because he's tackled, perhaps?
He's on the ground.
Well, she pushed me away.
We'll give you a bonus die. Yeah.
But he's still holding on to you. Like,
Okay, that's good.
He just kind of went like.
I think you just put a pistol.
The first one was better. That is. Can I use a luck die or a luck point?
On a combat roll, I'm not sure if you can.
I would be.
see.
I'm one away from a hard success.
Sorry. 1 second.
There's a mean violinist in the other room.
Beautiful. It's like the Titanic.
Yeah.
Going on. This is all happening, and the band is like.
they're improv musicians.
I believe you
This is
can.
the theme.
I'm gonna use one of my luck points
Yes.
To make it a hard success.
to make it a hard success.
Wow.
What does that? So it's a hard success, so it's less than half of your.
My
Gotcha.
firearm's hit.
Great. As you pull out the shotgun, just lightly nudging June, whose arms are now crumpled up to the side. June, go ahead and make a luck roll for me.
Does that do more damage? If you get a hard success on a... they have spaces for it, right? For the weapons, like
Oh.
hard extreme.
I think that there is definitely with extreme, but I'm not sure about hard. A fail on luck.
Fail.
Okay. As you're pushed to the side, you go to catch yourself, and
Oh, I don't push her like that.
no, for sure. You give a gentle nudge. What should be an easy way to like hold yourself. You feel your left arm buckle underneath you, and you feel something crack in your left arm.
Yikes.
As you go to the side and you are on the ground, out of the way, as Lady Vera, you boom into the face of the Duke. As you almost see in slow motion the scattershot spray of the bullets onto him as it goes onto him. If you could see it in slow motion, you would see the spray just melt and slide off of his skin as he begins to sit
Yeah, we got a
up
problem.
where he is.
Maybe he can only be
You
heard in
feel
the
the
dream
hot
realm.
barrel of your shotgun looking down.
That didn't
Doesn't
really
seem to
hurt
have
him
done
that much either.
anything to him, to shoot him. As we are now at the bottom of initiative, that is going to be Clayton. Your turn now.
What happened to the other guy? We just don't know.
Go ahead and make a spot hidden check for me.
Okay, that's a failure.
Failure.
And no one else is coming to rush.
You can hear people booking it behind you.
Okay. So the first thing I do was I would turn to Bert. I sort of look up and I say, "Thank you, my friend." And I sort of slide out. I'm gonna. Did I see that the gun didn't affect that at all?
I would say
Maybe not. Maybe I would have to focus on this anyway.
I think it would be tough, yeah,
right.
in the state that you're in, to have seen exactly the nature of that.
I think I'll crawl into the bathroom.
Yeah.
That's right next to me.
Sure.
Of course.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna perform a first aid check on myself.
Yeah, go for it.
Ooh, that is.
That's 6.
That's a 9, and 8 is an extreme success. Can I know? Do I heal myself much more?
No difference. It is just 1 hit points.
Okay, well then.
First aid check.
Success. And do I have a major wound
As you
still?
crawl back, you do still have a major wound,
Okay.
yes. As you crawl your way into the bathroom, the door swinging behind you, just racking pain on your chest as taking a breath is sending sharp knives of pain into you as you begin to tighten it and just gather your own things to stop the bleeding. As consciousness is coming back to you a little bit, you can feel hot sweat coming down your head and just the worst pain that you've ever felt in your life. You find that there is a bit of a bargain. Staying conscious and staying alive means dealing with this pain. And you take that bargain as you tighten the tourniquet and just keep yourself alive in the bathroom. As Clayton, is that your turn?
Is there anything else I can do?
I think that's it, probably. Unless you have an idea. With that, we're gonna go to a crossroads. So we're at the top of initiative.
Yeah,
What do we do?
It's basically just like
No, like
actions,
just-
right? Like there's no like action and bonus.
Can we
action
escape?
I have
Action,
no
bonus
idea
action.
how to-
It's just
I know.
a big action.
I think it's
Like,
normally
big
just
guy.
action. There's like maneuvers you can do, but would also be your action. Like maneuvers, kind of like what June did, which is like I'm gonna try to tackle him and take shit off of him.
Oh, that, like, tack on to
specify
your
exactly
big thing.
what the thing is that you're
interesting.
doing. Besides like a basic like I fight brawl, I choose firearms.
Okay, cool.
The crossroads is: does the train staff come in time? Yes or no?
Please!
Please!
Well, what if they in time and they arrest us for shooting guns?
I think the amazing thing is that you took off his clothes. Like they're gonna take one look at him and be like,
That's what I was hoping,
Beast.
is that if anyone comes in, it's like, ah!
yeah, like creature is on board,
Yeah.
attacking these normal-looking folk.
Yeah.
Right?
I
It's
don't
gotta
know.
be.
I feel like he has an illusion of some sort.
Maybe. Guess we'll find out.
We will
I'm
find out.
wondering if it's in time for them to see him, like if he's gonna vanish.
Oh right, he
Uh-huh.
might disappear. I don't think he's gonna
And so if we're left with
I think it might be vampire stuff. Like he has to like. I don't know. What time is it? Like the time changing?
Why was he looking out the windows? Like,
Right.
why is he...
My thing is like if it's night, maybe he needs to like leave
That's
before it
it,
becomes
yes.
day.
It is morning. It is daytime right now.
Oh, there's just the day isn't changing.
Time is passing. Time is passing. The train is moving.
we just got on the train.
It's a little after 8 a.m. It's 8:30ish. It's gonna be a yes as you hear boom, the door open behind you as boots come in, and you see first wait staff coming in and just looking at everything before another conductor of the train comes in with a sawed-off shotgun, coming in and pointing it at all of you and then looking, and all of you see the expressions on their faces as they look upon whatever the Duke is. And they see him as he is giving a little smile to you all and pulls out a small rope, ties it in a knot, says,
No.
"The time is up. I look forward to our next meeting."
No, this is
Grab it.
As he
Girl
begins
monologue.
to drop it onto himself.
Drop what?
Same initiative is
The rope.
June and Faye. June and Faye, what are you doing in this moment as he is beginning to drop almost like a lasso over his head as he is incanting something, muttering something, sitting on the ground now,
He's incanting
cross-legged,
something?
as he is.
Stop that.
I think I'm gonna try to take a knife and stab his tongue, and so he cannot incant anything anymore. Like cut out his tongue or cut through it or.
Great.
That makes me, like, need to...
Sorry.
down.
I know. I feel like
No,
I'm
this
gonna
whole
faint.
situation, I'm like,
No, totally. Knife to the mouth.
no issues.
You're gonna need an extreme success on this to manage to hit him.
Okay.
It's so villainous to give him.
But he's on the ground still, no?
He is sitting
get
up
it?
now at this point.
He's sitting up.
Yeah.
Like, on his butt.
cross-legged, middle.
Okay, I need an extreme success, so I need a 45. So in order for it to be an extreme success, I need a 9. I would have to spend math plus. I have to spend like 43 luck points.
No.
Girl.
No.
Those aren't that easy to come by.
It's
Yeah.
maybe good if he disappears in some
Yeah, who
ways.
knows?
It's like
Yeah.
a suitcase.
It's just not worth that many luck points.
Yeah, alright. Oh wait, can I push it? No, I can't push combat rolls, sorry.
No push combat. You're not gonna fuck.
That's it.
June, you're up.
I have fallen.
Yeah.
I'm kind of laying down. I don't know what he is doing with this lasso, but seeing that he wants to drop it on himself, it looks like, I'm gonna like roll onto my back and use both of my feet to try to kick him out from under, you know.
Under the rope.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, go ahead and make a brawling check.
Maybe it's a passage into the dream world.
I know, I don't
What
want
if we
to
have access
particularly
to that, if we
end
got his
under
rope?
it, but that is an extreme success!
An extreme success as you boom, kick him, and he keeps the rope in his hands, but he goes rolling down the hallway as you can hear a little bit of frustration from him at this point. The first sign of some attack landing, at least psychologically for him, as he goes rolling down the hallway, your boots boom, slamming into him as he looks up at you. And it is now going to be his turn.
Oh man.
Oh no.
As he,
And he's still got that
Looks at you.
incanting tongue.
we're gonna go to a
Hits.
crossroads.
We gotta get
Sorry,
rid of
I'm being
his tongue.
so.
Shit.
He hadn't used his turn yet. There was
The
a,
whole
a
rope
bit of
thing?
flavor as
Oh,
he was just
okay.
getting it out and preparing something.
Shit. I thought his turn was already passed.
Oh, rolling up my sleeves, girl.
We
Pull up your
need to cut out his
Ready?
tongue.
Down.
Oh, what am I doing? Down word.
Winnie the Pooh.
I think we need that rope.
Okay.
We'll get it.
Crossroads is. What does the Duke do? Attacks June, vote attack, or escapes, vote escape.
Oh, yeah.
The way we get left that potion with Hildegardah.
I
We're just
know.
like, go visit your
Take
goat
it, girl.
anytime. We're not gonna need it anymore.
I know, and the one I was like,
Wow.
ugh.
That was an L.
But
We
it
need to go to
does.
like an alchemist
We
or
could-
something.
Yeah, there's got. We're gonna find another
What?
way.
We
into
could
the
write to
dream.
Hildegardah.
We could.
If we're
I think we
alive.
should.
She's used it all.
She said she
If
used
we're
it all,
alive.
remember?
In one
Yeah.
night.
We got this.
Well, Eric said something like over the next couple of weeks, you like go in and out of visiting your boat.
I think she gulped that up. Oh no, yeah, we got all the way to like on the last drop of it. Yeah.
All right.
Mommy's
it's looking
adult
good for
juice.
you.
Okay.
I need
Thank
more
you.
cover.
Oh my god.
He's escaping.
Yeah,
It
it
looks
looks
like
like that.
I
Yeah.
mean, yeah, Junior Girl is dead.
Yeah,
Has a
he
big
attacks.
Who are the girls in the chat?
We have
me feel
Baron,
better when I hear
Mackenzie,
this.
Mel, Stumpkadoo, Alex, Chabella.
Awesome icons, all of them.
Oh,
Who was the first person?
Who was the first person?
Yeah.
Baron.
Oh, Baron. I didn't hear that.
That run.
Sorry, I'm. Do I sound muffled?
less than I thought you were going
Yeah,
to be
not that
honest.
much really.
You're
The
enunciating.
Duke, hit by the kick, and
Ugh.
just rolling
Like,
down the
fuck's
hall.
loud.
Sits up, seething. His eye locks with you, June. You can see veins just pulsing on his neck and his forehead as he looks to you, clutching the rope in his hand. Before slowly sitting back up to a cross-legged position on the ground, he begins muttering to himself. You almost hear the echo of the muttering that you heard that brought you to whatever state you're in now. As he lifts the rope above his head, never breaking eye contact, and drops it. And as it drops around him, you see him vanish. As the rope conceals your view of
So
him, there is
crazy.
nothing there as it hits the ground and there is no one there.
Oh, God.
What? Oh.
as, catching their breath, you see the train staff looking around at each of you as the waiter that was in the dining car with you looks at. What was that? What was that?
Do I get the sense my arms are like visibly crazy?
Looking down at your arms, they're horrifying to look at. Gray skin, shriveled prunes all across your palms, the back of your arms.
I
all
thought that
down
was
your
a mind
fingers.
thing.
Me too. I'm gonna quickly grab one of the slide whoever's closest, slide over and
I think
grab
that's
a
me.
jacket.
Yeah.
I'm trying to cover them.
The jacket business going on between you guys.
Our jacket. Or I would just kind of in my shirt, kind of you know what I mean, wrap them up like this.
Yeah.
I don't want the attendants to see that my arms
The
are like that.
conductors are looking at all of you and look at your feet still kind of sticking out from the bathroom as the conductor yells down the train, "Medic! We need medic!" As you begin to hear the sound of people coming, and the five of you, as you're catching your breath, some of you in worse state than others, catch your breath, and medics come and arrive, and you are treated
God.
for whatever wounds that you have attained.
Fully?
Do
Not
my
fully,
arms
no.
look
Just-
do my arms, like what you're describing, do they look like they were burned? Or do I get the sense that this is magic damage?
Say, just on a look, just from the glance, it looks almost like you were burned a long time ago. It looks like skin severely damaged by something that happened in the past. It's almost like new skin that didn't form correctly. It's strangely wrinkled and wrong. All down your arms. As all of you are treated, all of you can gain 1 hit point as medics are coming to attend you, and the train continues.
Can I ask a clarifying question?
Yeah.
Since I'm the closest, do I also see her arms like that?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, I just want to make sure it was not just in your head.
Can I try and do? I know there's a medic there, but can I try and take out some balm and work on her arm as well?
Yeah, I'll say as time passes, as the morning passes, you're able to attend to each other. You're kept in larger spaces in the foregone that are made comfortable for all of you as you're given blankets around your shoulders. You are given hot tea. You're given all sorts of patches, gauze, bandages, and things around where you're wounded. Clayton, you are fully laid out on a cot that is made as comfortable as possible, as the medics are working for a long time on Clayton, trying to stop the bleeding and to keep you conscious as the train continues on.
What are the rules for how many
That's what I'm trying to
medicine
search up
checks
right
or
now.
First aid kits we can do on each other.
It's first aid is 1 per hour for or 1 per day it might be. If you could find out that.
I'm trying. I can't get very clear answers about it, but it does say they naturally heal 1 hit point per day. But a lot of people on Reddit are saying it's a long healing process. But then something else says that you can use medicine, which is this is on Chaosium. The medicine skill can heal 1d3 hit points, but takes at least 1 hour and appropriate equipment and supplies. So
I
We are
would say
really
that's
struggling
what's
with
That's what
happening
this is,
to
yeah.
all of you. Those of you who are majorly wounded,
They just
I
got
would
1 hit
say
point?
they have the medical equipment.
Or can you roll a d4?
that's a 1d3.
It's going to be 1d3
Which-
hit points.
That's unique.
So it's
D6
a
divided by
1d6 divided by 2. So if those of you who sustained major wounds, so that'd be June and Clayton. You can roll a d6 and count it as a d3. To see.
What's happening? Why are we able to do this? I didn't totally.
Because they have medical equipment and
Okay,
they're able
okay.
to treat you.
Like if one of us was a doctor.
So
Or
you can
two.
tell we're all struggling with the like real worldness of
No,
Yeah.
totally.
Yeah, we're
I do too.
how do we get it all
I
back?
need a shaman.
The doctor is like,
Where it's like,
rest,
if you were
ice,
stabbed by a
compression.
knife,
Yeah.
it would take a
Seriously.
long ass.
No, it's like on my
What do
turn.
you
I'm
mean?
The doctor's like, you're on bed
Well?
rest for a year,
No,
bitch.
yeah.
But I can try, like we can all try, like I can try once an hour on them to heal first aid.
I don't think. Let me.
I thought you said it was once
It's
per day.
seeming. What I got from Reddit was that first aid and medicine, or somebody said first aid and medicine, but that wouldn't make really sense for medicine unless you were a doctor. But they were like, those are systems that are designed to take somebody from dying to stable. And then naturally you're gonna heal one per day.
Yeah, I would say
Unless
probably
potentially
a
if you have
first
these
aid
medical-
is just an initial thing where it's like you're able to maybe per wounds do one first aid.
Nobody's done a first aid to this
Let
point.
me know a little. Let me know a little.
She's
They
got
did.
one medicine.
The medical staff
I got one
did.
point
They
for that,
got. They
and
did
then I
one
got
hit
2
point and
points
then
for it,
the extra healing as time passes.
Sometimes.
You gotta fight for what you
Or
get.
we-
Yeah, sometimes you. And sorry, one more technical question. What's the major wound heal? How long do we have that? What do we
Yeah.
do?
At the end of the week, we roll
So
to
keep track on the
see-
calendar if you can.
Oh, yeah.
I know that
Yeah,
it's
Cute.
been a little. I
So,
think you have it going now.
Okay, end of the week we rolled to see if we heal that wound.
so it is the 31st of January at the moment in our world.
So, characters with a major wound must make a healing roll, rolling equal to or under their constitution at the end of each week. If successful, they regain 1d3 hit points or 2d3 hit points for an extreme success. The major wound condition is removed if either an extreme success is rolled or current hit points are healed to half their maximum value or greater.
Okay.
Thus, it may take a number of weeks for a major wound to heal.
Okay. And then I said last question, but this is really the last one. What does a major wound do? Like if
Major
we're...
wound means that even if another day passes, if you still have the major wound condition and you're in a fight and you're reduced to 0, you're going to be dying. If you don't have the major wound condition and you're dying, and you hit 0, then you're not dying. You're unconscious.
Okay. Thank you.
Oof.
Wow. Okay.
Yo.
Y'all.
I feel
So there's
sick.
that. So there's that.
My medical anxiety's going. Woo.
The train staff seems extremely eager to help you, especially having seen whatever
Oh, that's
strange
nice. If
thing.
they hadn't seen that guy,
know, that was
then
so
they
I think that
would've-
we're
they
trouble.
could've
Strange
been
entity.
I just thought it was gonna look like
Side.
we're just shooting at this guy.
Yeah.
And the morning passes. Out the window, even of this sort of makeshift medical room for all of you.
Spritzes, like.
The train enters into a small town known as Brigue, B-R-I-G-U-E, where Italian police board. The staff on board the Wagon Lee, as you come to understand, vouch for all of you. The police does come around and does basic questioning of the basics of what happens for all of you, and questions all the passengers on board. Vouchers are given to passengers if they would like to get off the train at this point, due to the trauma they have been through, and the Italian police stays on. There's not much sort of explaining that the 5 of you have to do, though, given what the staff did, representing you towards them, because they saw what they saw.
Did you say the police stay on?
They do stay on.
Okay, yeah. I would maybe tell them to, like, to one of them, I would say, like, we were told he's coming back, which we were. So I think I would, I don't know if that's helpful to the police to always be watching us, you know?
They take that information and
Ooh, but don't we have a lot of business to be done probably without police?
But at least on the
Escorts.
train to be watched.
outside in the hall you can hear the police talking to the Vagonly staff about this, informing them.
probably
You
already
can
on
hear
the radar.
conversations about security being upped on the train, about just certain shifts being doubled, all these sort of precautions being taken. As time passes, you leave Breek, the town. Town police stays on. And you climb up into the alpine atmosphere as you continue on.
Thank fuck.
Having survived, just barely survived.
Just the music change.
Yeah,
Deal.
no, it changes me.
With the
No,
Duke.
I need some more Aperol.
Get some.
You pass through gorgeous countrysides, climbing up to where, looking out the side window of the Orient Express, it is as if the train is clinging to the cliffside, looking down sheer cliffs and rock jutting up, mollified a little bit by seeing idyllic farms and farm villages that have been built and have lasted for centuries here in the valleys of the Alps. You spare a thought for Hildegardah and her past in the mountains as you pass by farms full of sheep, goats, small horses wandering along the hills. As fine food is brought to you in this medical wing, until your sleeper car arrangements are brought back into being comfortable, and you were offered to go there if you wish, although you are welcome to stay. You would know that Milan you will reach just a little after noon, and Venice beyond that about 5 hours later in the evening, around 5 p.m. You'll reach that. And as you travel on, the Italian police are finishing up their questioning, and it seems that they're kind of going back into their normal quotidian business aboard the train. They normally ride the train along on this particular stretch as you are passing from Switzerland into Italy. As you reach the namesake of the Simplon Orient Express, the Simplon Tunnel, a tunnel burrowed into the mountains of the Alpine region that carries you, rather than having to travel over the mountains, straight through, digging all the way through the mountain, where you know that on the other side you will reach Italy. And as you see the end, the last cliff face of the mountains, and look back and see Switzerland pass behind you, you into the tunnel where it is darkness. And the police come around, and they're passing out to each passenger a customs document, one on which to declare any items that you are importing aboard this train.
Any torsos?
They hand these documents to you, and it is up to you.
It certainly can't be any items. Don't they ask? Like, it's like veggies.
Any things that are dutiable,
animals.
things that are like firearms, for instance, food products, coffee, tea, spices, different things, and also any things of much value, arts, artifacts, different things like that. And it is up to the five of you what you are going to do.
You can't put a price on these torsos. I'll declare my gun.
Yeah, I feel like
Yeah,
we
I'll
have
declare
to.
the- I'll
We've
declare the-
literally shot them.
The shotgun.
I'll declare the gun.
What gun?
They know we have guns. Yeah.
And then I would maybe I turn you guys. Are they with us when they give us these forms? Or
They leave them with you, and they're
I
going
think
about
maybe I
their
was like still sort of like hard to move, but I would say to you, do you think that we should declare just art pieces or something, perhaps?
I don't think that's a bad idea if we can sort of, keep them covered, or and you can sort of disguise it with the rest of your
Art.
art.
Yes.
But I don't know. I don't know if that's the right choice, to be honest. I don't know.
I think if we keep it as vague as art pieces, and I don't think anyone's gonna art pieces and run after us.
Unless they think it's, smuggling art to sell.
I think they're going to be more likely to think we're smuggling art to sell if they open our suitcases and we've got these big pieces that we didn't declare.
Right.
Than if we declare it.
I agree.
I think if someone's looking for these, they're gonna come looking in our stuff either way. Yeah. This feels more like just a measure against.
I do think
truly
perhaps
just customs.
maybe we put the scroll in one of our bags.
Yeah.
That seems a little easier to just stow under some
How big is the scroll? How big is it? Like
the scroll that you got, it is not huge. It's probably just about this.
Yes.
It's probably about this size. And the breasts.
I suppose
Or like
that's
straight
also
up the collarbone.
Oh,
yes.
Whatever that's called with the corset.
yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's kind of serve.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll just go. Don't look, Bert.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Excuse
That was
me.
one. I was just. No. Apologies.
A lady do not carry a handbag at every occasion.
No.
They need
sure
other
you-
places to store such items.
All right, between your.
Don't call them anything. Do not call them anything. They're only for the Duke.
Well, or the.
Yeah, or
The other Duke. Wasn't
that
he a
other
Duke
guy.
too?
no. What was his name?
I think he was a Duke.
The ambassador.
Oh,
the
the
ambassador.
ambassador.
I
Yeah.
thought the Duke was dead.
Well, I guess he
Rumor has
is. Yes.
Yeah.
Rumor does spread.
So we're declaring some art pieces.
Art pieces.
We're declaring some firearms.
Yes.
Yes.
What about like knives? That's not a customs thing, no?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so art pieces and
Not
some,
back in the day.
and some firearms.
We can say not. I mean, given
If we're
what we've
saying
just been
guns
through,
already,
I think.
a knife or two better safe than sorry. We don't get pulled into some sort of questioning.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, let's just do it.
Yeah,
Let's just
we
tell
do
them what we've got.
Yeah.
Art pieces,
Art pieces, guns and knives.
guns and knives. Very good. Love it.
Hearing it all together, it's like
Fill out that form as
After what we just been through,
the
I feel like
faculty,
it's totally
staff comes by and collects the paper off the door and walks on.
I love it.
Well, like I said, yeah. Like,
No, I know. It's just
they saw us with those things.
We literally shot. We
Yeah.
could have killed someone.
Wait a damn minute. I have a question.
Yeah, what's
The
up?
knife that was in your. Was the knife left in his body or
no,
no?
he took it back.
Was it? Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah. Took it back.
He took it back?
Well, because you.
Little
Yeah.
bitch.
I know. I would have loved that
Like,
Duke's
what
knife.
a little fucking bitch.
Literally, I didn't want to say it, but I mean,
Ugh.
Now that grinds my gears.
smug. There's nothing like Eric doing a smug. character.
Smug.
Like Strahd. When Eric does
Smug
Strahd,
villain.
I'm like,
Thinking that because it's similar to Strahd.
yes.
It's similar when Strahd is like, what?
Yeah.
You want to do something to me? And I'm like,
If he does a little smiles at me, I'm like, we're not talking.
Yeah.
The train passes through the tunnel. Your declarations have been collected until the darkness outside the window suddenly gives way to light as the train slows out of the tunnel and pulls into a small, tiny little town on the edge of the Simplon Tunnel, Isel, where here you can hear people walking down the aisle, people boarding, getting off. For there's a knock at the door, and you see a young man in Italian police uniform comes in with a piece of paper, looks up at you and says, all right, it's the guns, we will take them now.
Oh, are you from the police? We were just attacked. We wanted to.
we were told we could keep them on.
You were told wrong. No guns will be transported into Italy. I will take your guns.
How are we gonna protect ourselves?
And you will be safe here, I assure you.
I-
As, gestures back, and another man comes in with just sort of a carrying case.
Okay, we only have two.
Tell me honestly, did you declare all your guns on the...
All we did say is we said guns and knives.
Incredible. Okay, go ahead and make a persuade check for me.
Charm?
We said guns, knives, and art pieces.
How are you charming him?
Well, if you insist on taking our guns, I'll agree because you're cute. But
We got flag.
we got flag. But taking our guns.
Oh. I thought there was a more Prosecco, so I was like,
We really just said guns and knives.
Yeah, guns and knives.
crazy!
It's also one of those moments where we're like, we sat around and we're like, oh, we're using a lot of time to do something, but I think we should have spent more time deciding if we were gonna do knives and guns.
Yeah. Okay, here we go.
We don't get rewarded for
Ooh,
following the law.
extreme success. What if he lets me keep them?
As you're
And give me a
charming in order to... this young man is looking at his paper and then he looks up
1 and a splash.
and you see color just blossom on his cheeks as he blushes and he looks back down his paper. Oh yes, thank you very much. You can put them in here. And gestures for the case and seems to be allowing you to put whatever guns that you're choosing.
Okay, yeah. I take my gun, I put it in there, then I say thank you. And I go around, okay, everyone, put your guns and knives. And I take out my kitchen knife too, and I put my knife.
Wait, he didn't say to take the knives.
You may keep your knives.
Just the guns.
Sorry,
Just the guns.
The
I was
guns will-
distracted by the. Did you see him?
Yes, he's quite handsome.
Okay. I take out the knife. I take out the knife.
Yes, woo.
I pass it around. I like take out some random other stuff. I just like shove around the thing.
And meanwhile,
Yeah, I'm like doing one of
I
those.
think
you know?
meanwhile I'm speaking Italian
You're
to
shaking
him.
out
You can speak Italian.
A little
What are you
bit. Meanwhile,
I'm just like doing a lot of like,
Yeah, a
like
lot
put
of
your guns in
business.
and yeah.
As you
And I
put
do it with my gun.
your broken gun in there and
Yeah.
then went around.
buongiorno.
Don't be scared.
Buongiorno.
I think now. Oh, io bevo l'acqua.
You want water?
Excuse me?
I'm trying to tell him that I act faint and tell him that I need to get water with Italian, and I hope he's impressed.
Go and make an Italian check, if you would. Do you have Italian?
Of course.
Incredible.
Of
course.
It was bad, but I'm gonna push harder. I'm gonna start speaking it, and then I'm gonna be like, wait, that's not how you say it.
Oh my God.
And then
You're gonna push it? What if you accidentally say, we have 3 guns?
3 guns and other stuff.
This
Yeah.
is what we have, sir.
Where am I storing my shotgun? That's what I'm asking.
do you think I shouldn't do it? I'm gonna do it.
It's up 3
Endless.
Yes.
Ooh, it was good. It was good. Oh,
As soon as we touch Italian
Monsieur.
soil, someone brings us some
Where did
Aperol
Prosecco?
spritzes.
I was gonna say actually.
Color.
As soon as this is done, but wait, did you get it?
Yeah.
Succeed? Incredible.
I'm just trying to distract him with his own language. you know?
As he looks up at you, obviamente, and walks out into the hallway, and you hear him whistle down the hallway, and quickly,
Okay.
some
go.
San Pellegrino bottles are brought along for you, poured for you.
I'm trying to finish this.
Okay, in that time when he left the room, is there any sneaky stuff we could do?
Jordan, you want one?
As we're enjoying our San Pellegrino.
I know.
I'll just make sure that my shotgun is firmly up this. She's
Sorry, where is it?
She's off my skirts. She's like in between like 2 different of my
Butt of
petticoat
the
and my
gun
skirts.
up, please, God. Butt of the gun
Yes,
up,
of
not
course.
the barrel.
She's not sitting on the fucking shotgun.
God, work.
Sorry, you gotta specify.
Every bump on the train.
This has already been an extreme charm success. You can make a stealth or sleight of hand with bonus die. Oh, am I gonna get
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, right here.
None for you.
Wait, sorry, what did you just say, Eric?
would you be able to pour?
Yes, of course.
Sorry. You can make with a bonus die a stealth or a sleight of hand.
Bonus you
What is
said?
that shit?
I'll do a spot.
Well, it has to be Lady Vera.
Woohoo! I failed! I failed
With a bonus
so.
die?
Yeah, I failed
Sit
both
down.
times. I got a 70 and a 99.
Oh, rat.
Hey, do I see that?
you begin to see Lady Vera trying to just jostle some large object.
Moving my petticoat.
Can I see if he sees it? It's looking.
He's
like
not here yet.
Oh.
He's going to get the St. Pellegrino. Which is why she took that opportunity.
Sis, did you put on the petticoat?
It's looking terrible, Lady Vera. Do you think we should just put it in the bed for now?
Okay. What an absolute nightmare you are.
I think you can see it. Do you want the gun or not? I mean...
Clayton has no fun, but it might be a good idea just for...
It's being your footsteps.
am I outside?
It was fun at the Alps, but I assume you're saying this for a good reason, sir. And I'll put it in the
As
bed.
the door's opening, just sliding it under the bed. Go ahead and make a
Just
stealth
get my
or a
rocks
sleight
off,
of
girl.
hand. You can make it with a bonus.
I'm a little lost.
Grazie.
No, I think that's him because he's putting the.
Grazie.
Grazie.
He's putting the gun in the bed.
Oh, I see.
Hard success.
Hard success. You stow it away. As they come in, pour you St. Pellegrino. They collect the chest with one
Divino.
broken gun. And
Wait, no one else put the gun?
No, just
Anyone?
that's it.
With the one broken gun. As the man
Oh, it's broken too, right?
looks at it, takes a look.
We said we have two,
and
but...
closes it and hands it to his attendant there. So he looks back up at you all. And the art, we will have a look at that.
Oh, you're looking at it.
You want to look at my art, really?
He's an amazing
Yes.
artist.
Yeah. Have a look
Our
at
friend is absolutely
Clayton, show him your art.
the art
Sure.
that you
Show me
declared.
your art.
We will have a look at that.
I pull out the painting I made yesterday
Yes.
from the suitcase.
Looks at it.
He's very notable in the States. It's worth something.
It's very good.
I like his Italian.
Thank you. I can pay one of you if you like.
That is all right.
Oh, this is a different man.
No, this is the same man.
Oh, interesting. He
I
found another love in the other room. He's giving me cold shoulder vibes.
He looks at all of you and says, "Is there anything else to declare?"
You're handsome.
That is very kind of you.
That I do declare.
If there is anything undeclared that is found by authorities, you will be punished at the utmost of the law, and I hope that you enjoy your travels in Italy.
Oh, thank you. Buongiorno.
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 The two of them walk out and close the door. As the door
Grazie.
opens and one of the Bagonly staff comes in with Aperol spritzes on a tray.
Oh, buongiorno.
Just so that you all will use a bit of
Do you know how to say
spritz.
cheers in Italian?
Centani.
Chin.
Centani. Centani is 100 years.
Oh, wow.
That's so cute.
As the train passes. Continues on.
The only other thing I know how to say in Italian is posso assaggiare, which is can I taste? In Italy, like at gelato shops, can I taste?
Posso assaggiare?
Posso assaggiare?
Posso
And fragola. Which
fregola.
the strawberry.
Strawberry.
Yeah.
It's the imagining Italian people in America.
Can you say
going,
it well?
strawberry, strawberry,
The
strawberry.
version of this is that my friends and I were practicing how to say fragola before ordering gelato, so we were just standing in line going, strawberry, strawberry to each other. If you imagine. Anyways, sorry, Eric.
Crazy. It departs Israel and it continues on to Domodossola. Domodossola. That's it. That's the town where it goes, where all the farms are connected, and the Italian police. The Italian police disembark here as you continue on, and you find yourselves.
Why are they
Wait,
disembarking? I think if they're disembarking, I'd say, why are you disembarking?
As the Italian police are on their way out of the door, they say, "I assure you, you are in good hands with the faculty staff. You will be safe. Enjoy your time in Italia. Buongiorno." And they leave.
Useless. Useless.
As you come
And they
back
stole
in,
our gun. How do we get it
Literally.
back?
Well, that's a
back
broken
in,
gun.
He
the
didn't even give me a kiss.
But
Vagonly staff kind of comes up to the side of you and says, "They're not in much of a mood for caretaking
Americans?
passengers, Americans and Brits. It's not exactly that kind of time here, but
Yeah,
we
it's
will
a bad
absolutely take care of
Yeah.
you to the utmost. And I hope that what services we have offered have been serviceable. I know that we can never make up to you what happened to all of you on this train, but we hope to work our way there.
I think you can. Because I think it will happen again.
Well, we will absolutely be on the lookout for that. I assure you
Thank
we
you
are taking
for your
precautions.
excellent medical care and
Yes, thank you.
I know it is a risk to other passengers to have us on the train in some way, so we are very, very grateful for your continued care for
It's
us.
not your fault. I can't begin to think to explain what I saw, but suffice to say, it's enough to know that this is no fault of your own, and I hope that you enjoy, to whatever extent you can, the rest of your ride with us. As the train heads on.
That was very well said.
I'm sorry, but
And
I'm just not sure that this is enough. Couldn't you refund us for our entire trip and allow us to go on our way? I mean, we've been stabbed on your train. This is completely just not the service we expected, of course.
I'm so proud.
Karen! She's a pussycat wig.
Yeah.
so proud.
She's wearing a tracksuit.
And I assure you,
I'm so sorry.
and I assure you, if not, we will be talking to the press. And I know people.
She is recording this.
The newspaper, the manager.
Sorry, but like, for real. That's insane. They gave other passengers refunds, and then
If they got off.
yeah, but this is
we brought him
we
on
got
the trip.
stabbed.
we'll go to a crossroads.
True.
Is their trip refunded? Yeah,
on.
sure. Vote sure or absolutely not. Vote no.
Sure.
Oh, sure.
We could shop and buy some powerful shit. I bet.
We have so
Well-
much money.
Well, I have
Lady
so
Gaga
much money.
paid for the whole thing, I believe.
Yes, right.
We'll go back into the assets, honestly.
Or did you? I think maybe he gave us money.
No, Later
for...
was thinking about doing it, but we ended up using the.
the
We
money
were
he gave
given a
us.
bunch of
Okay.
I could buy a
I
show
feel like
pony.
we can use it.
That's true. I mean,
We
hey.
could buy a
It's
fucking
a-
amazing gun.
True.
Like an amazing gun.
True.
Do they sell guns in Italy?
There's a black market everywhere.
You know that.
That was quick for you to access.
Yes.
Not that I've been
Also,
involved.
are we going to Venice or Milan?
Also, wait, yeah.
Where-
like,
where-
what about the
Venice?
mafia?
we need to go to Venice, right?
Venice
Or
is
is
where
that
the
in
next
America?
piece
I
of
don't know
the
that.
Well,
statue
Sicily.
is.
Sicily.
They voted sure.
Is it?
Yay! Milan is where I think the torso is from.
Is it your girl in Italy?
As this Vagon staff member replies to you, I'm so sorry that no one has informed you yet. This should have been very quickly done. No. All of your trips will be refunded in full. Your final destination is Constantinople, if I'm not incorrect. And when you reach the Vagon station there, they will be able to give you an entire refund to your account. I believe that might be your account, my lady.
Yes.
We'd really prefer it now because we would like to protect ourselves and hire
Bodyguards.
guards.
I will see what I can do. I will send a message to Vagonly headquarters. When you return to station, then perhaps we will be able to make that arrangements. But in the meantime, I can promise you that you will get a refund.
Thank you.
And please remember who we are when you're making that statement.
Of course, no, we will certainly remember.
I'm very hard to forget.
Yes.
Birds.
Well,
You know, I'm mortified.
there's another tray of Aperol spritz is coming around. Please help yourselves.
How about a croque en bouche?
Of course, we'll have that right up.
What is a croque en bouche?
It is a tower of French patisserie.
Oh.
I know we're going to Milan, but I would like one.
I would like a pizza pie.
And a pizza pie.
Well, we can get that later. I mean, in Italy.
No, right now. A croque en bouche tower and a pizza pie, please.
We have an Italian specialist join us as we have entered the country, so we will have pizza pie absolutely right up.
And croque en bouche.
Croque en bouche,
And throw in a cannoli.
of course. All of these things will be right up.
How many days have
Train
passed?
still.
Still the same
Venice?
morning as
I think we're going to Milan
you
and then
left,
Venice.
Oh, okay.
Lausanne.
Actually,
Oh wow. Okay.
Or it's afternoon now, but as you continue on, the
never
landscape
would.
has changed on the other side of the mountains now. As you are seeing now, rolling hills under a winter sun here in Italy. Vineyards stretching far, and see old houses, farmhouses, and different things. You can see the sun sort of dappling across olive farms, olive trees planted in rows in the distance. As you can see small Italian villages, different places that have been around since the Roman era, small ruins and different things as you cross the northern Italian landscape. So eventually, around 12:30, you reach Milan. And you can see the city rolling in. You can see Il Duomo in the distance, the city here, and everything. As the train pulls into the station here in Milan, you can see a bustling Italian city around you. All of you. What is your plan? Are you staying home?
I think we're staying until we get to Venice, right?
I think I would.
What is this?
What do we have to do in Milan?
Milan.
Anything?
Nothing.
Well,
I,
what's her name
I-
lives here.
I do
which-
believe the torso came from Milan.
And
There was-
Virgilia also lives here. Did we know anything else about Virgilia? I was happy to provide you Lily's connection, and I loved the book. Yeah, the torso is probably from Milan.
I
but-
believe that Virgilia.
You know
gods-
that that Mehmet took a trip to Milan before your journey and acquired the first of the Sedefkar
So I
simulator.
suppose we stay on to Venice.
You don't think it's worth? Do you
I
think
mean, I
Virgilia
would
knows
love-
anything? That'd be helpful.
Can we do a fast forward montage of a
That's
day
what I was
in
thinking. If
Milan?
you want to get off in Milan, we'll zoom out and just what are the activities
Also,
that
does
you
everyone know
that you want to do in Milan?
Yeah.
True.
Going about this fine Italian city, this gorgeous old place. Il Duomo, the cathedral, stretching above this absolute masterpiece of architecture. Cafes on every corner. As you find yourselves face to face with espresso, with bruschetta, with all these different Italian sort of scents and aromas stretching around you. So you can see that there are storm clouds in the distance.
Can we go to the opera? No, that's that's
in
here.
Milan.
Milan's famous opera house.
Oh, like
Charming
goodness, I'd
local
love
superstition tells that excuse me. If a spectator, I lost, so I got so excited I lost my words. A charming local superstition tells that if a spectator sings along to an aria with the singer on La Scala's stage, then their fondest wish will come true. I think we gotta get someone up on that stage.
Well, I love to sing.
And I speak Italian.
Well, I know the song. Well, I train. I can't tell.
That is so funny. Oh my god.
As the evening comes, and you find that the classic opera by Giacomo Puccini, La Bohème, is being performed at the Opera House. Classic, maybe for us, but this for you is just about 30 years old at this point. It's a rather fairly new work in terms of opera, but it's being performed by Caterina Cavallaro, who was mentioned to you by the Lorient family. They saw her perform in Paris, and you find that she is the chanteuse of the evening here in Milan. As you go to the opera, anything else that you want to do?
Can one of us try and get up on stage?
Yeah, should we just each go around and say what?
Yeah, I would love that. Yeah. We'll go around and say what each of you do during the day, and then we'll end with being at the opera and seeing if one of you gets on the stage.
That's perfect, because our fondest wish will come true.
Faye Sheffman.
How much money do we have, just generally?
How much money do you have?
We all
How much
have
money do
different
I have?
credit rating.
Yeah, credit
What's on your
rating.
credit rating? I can look this up real fast. What would you like to do? What is
I do feel as though this is maybe a lot to do in one afternoon, so you can tell me maybe not. But I am going to try to find a connection to the black market. and try to buy maybe a gun, maybe some poisons, just things we can use.
Just girly things.
On our
Health potions, do those exist?
Yeah, I don't know, but first aid, yeah, medical supplies. Like, I'm going momager mode after what I saw with these girls on the train.
We just saw what you
And
could
because
do.
I think I feel overzealous
You've got some
because
power.
of my Italian speech. I'm like, I know everyone here, and so like, I don't think I can get in trouble. You know,
What is your
Amazing.
Italian?
44.
It's not bad, yeah,
As you were
it's
trying to
conversational,
break
very.
into the black market here and to make your way around like a real Milano, go ahead and make an Italian roll to see how successful you are.
It's a hard success.
Nice.
Hard success. What is your credit rating score?
75.
75. That means you're wealthy.
Yay!
So you're spending almost $50. You can spend $50 a day without, like, you'll always have $50 a day without going into your assets or your cash. Hard success
I don't know how
on
much
there.
that is.
As what are the things that you're looking for again?
I'm gonna try to maybe find us more guns. So we each have a gun, bullets, maybe even
Brass
a little
knuckles.
brass knuckles or melee weapons, poison, or maybe even smaller hidden means to help us in a pinch. Medical supplies, like anything that is remotely interesting to like
Our
protecting
circumstances.
ourselves. Yeah,
Great.
and self-preservation.
All right, we're gonna go to a crossroads.
Ooh.
Crossroads is what does Faye find? Dangerous items or helpful items? Vote dangerous or vote helpful.
Dangerous.
Dangerous in a not
Well, they're
helpful
both,
way.
yeah.
Something value.
Both are great.
Yeah.
Some
Well,
weapons
but
are-
dangerous not helpful. Like I wonder if they're like,
Poisons I can't handle.
yeah, like
Oh, it's.
stuff that's gonna explode. That's fake.
Oh well, I
You know
think
what
it's like weapons or.
Oh, or
Or
medicine.
health.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
That's what I was
But
thinking.
also,
But you never know.
that's just one woman's opinion.
Yeah, but I think it's a woman's right opinion. I think that's
me
right.
trying to find a black market for a medical kit instead of going to the pharmacy.
Like, they just have like holistic
got
care.
guns.
Yo, what are you looking for? You're looking for morphine?
Yeah. Ointment. Aquaphor. Okay.
Wait, that's gonna be helpful.
Aquaphor?
In your day, looking around and kind of going down different rabbit holes of asking people where to find different things, you do eventually find a connect for morphine.
Ah.
In addition to general sort of first aid supplies and things, I
Okay.
would say that you find, we'll say 4. Go ahead and make a roll a d6. Roll a d6.
Oh my god, Lady Beard didn't declare her cocaine.
Let's go.
I don't need to. It's medicine.
Right.
It's a 1. All right.
like prescribed
Add one to
cocaine
that, so
medicine.
That's 2. Going to be 2 uses of morphine and first aid equipment, which is going to help
Damn.
you on 2 uses. Roll a bonus die for a first aid check to stabilize someone.
Work.
Okay. Wait, morphine does that?
And first aid, yeah.
Morphine and first aid, yeah. You can also use the morphine for other purposes if you'd like.
Got it. And like, can we like kill someone with it like I did to
Oh.
Wellington?
Maybe. But only 2 uses. Like,
Yeah, maybe not enough.
June, how do you spend
Just
your
for
day?
free, I guess. That's for free.
I would say with
Like, I guess I don't have
$50,
cash.
with $50 American dollars, I think that you're fine.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. And with a hard success.
I'm gonna wander around. I'm gonna peel off and just do a little day, walking the little streets, having some local fare, some local cuisine, maybe pop in a museum, and then find a little cafe to sit and have 4 to 6 Aperol spritzes.
Yeah, nice.
And maybe do what June do best and kind of try to sniff out, like, talk to anybody, see if there's like any fun clubs we could go to tonight.
Lesbian
Yeah.
bar.
But I want to bring the whole
Lesbian?
gang.
Isn't your girl in Milan?
Venice.
Oh, okay.
Of course.
But I want to bring the whole gang. Like, honestly, just see if there's like a Yeah, I'd just be asking around if there's any like lesser known nightlife we needed to see.
Yeah. What kind of role would you pitch me on for that?
Well,
if there's one
Eric.
I'd love to use.
Well, Eric.
Gaydar.
Gaydar.
Honestly, Gaydar. Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, I'm feeling not so gay today.
Do it again. Do it again.
Pushing.
What's the worst that could happen?
No, gay crime.
Sees you become too gay.
Oh my god. Wait, yeah.
Fail.
Oh wait, sorry. I forgot we're going under. I had an extreme success the first time.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, I rolled an
It was
11 the
opposite
first
day.
time. Yeah,
It was
I rolled an
opposite
11.
day. It was
opposite.
Yes.
An extreme
I
success.
rolled an 11.
Super high.
Yeah, no,
It's 80, right?
yeah.
The way I know you're Gaydar.
It is.
About 4 Aperol spritzes in at this cafe. As you've wandered the galleries of Milan, you've seen all the different sites, beautiful bookshops and different things. 4 Aperol spritzes in, you look over and you notice a couple of other people who have been in the same cafe for like a while together, and they also seem to be about 4 Aperol spritzes in. And you see 2 Italian men sitting together in sort of a corner booth, sitting next to each other. And it's going over to them.
Yeah, I'd go introduce myself and just talk and.
And so we'll have to go to this bar with us later tonight to meet us there. You will. won't
Oh,
you?
of course. Can I bring my friends?
Of course, everyone was welcome. Yes,
Amazing,
we'll
yeah.
make sure we'll talk to the people out front. It is called Duomo.
Duomo.
What does it mean?
We'll be there. We'll be there.
Really?
You'll be there too. Both of you.
Oh, we'll be there. We'll be there most nights.
Fantastic. You're gonna love my friends. They are a absolute mixed bag, but in the best way.
Oh,
Feels like
you
a
know,
conflict.
Duomo? It's a mixed bag.
All right. Well, cheers. I'm gonna down this. Go find my friends.
Cheers. See you later. As you go,
That's my day.
you find the address of Duomo, surprisingly close to Il Duomo, and you go about your day, meeting at the opera. Lady Vera, what are you doing with your day?
Well, first, I gotta have some ravioli. So I sit.
Tiramisu.
Oh, and tiramisu.
Tiramisu.
I sit down for a plate of ravioli and tiramisu.
Absolutely.
I have my fill. And then I'm gonna buy everybody an outfit for the opera. Because everybody is filthy and gross and disgusting and
Oh my
bloody.
god.
Yeah.
Can you
Yeah.
describe for me what you are dressing each of them
I
for the evening?
wished you would say that. Yes. So for me, we'll start with me. I'm gonna do red. It's gonna be like red with black details with beads that drip, and then in the skirt and it has like a long train that is made out of fringe with little beads. So black beads, so red and black, and I have a red little top hat thingy with beads on it as well. We'll go to Faye. I'm gonna get something very similar to what I'm wearing, but
I'm your sidekick.
I'm like sidekicky, but it's red and black, but it's kind of in your style, like
These
flapper.
O's are my sons.
These flapper style.
Dr. Evil and medieval.
It has to be like my servants. So like a black,
Yeah, totally.
red and black beaded flapper dress.
Cool.
With a band.
Love it.
And then I'll go.
And my Chanel shoes still.
Well, of
I
course,
hope.
you have to keep them on. For you, I'm gonna get
How do you
you.
go man or woman?
I know. That's why I'm like,
Yeah.
maybe we'll go kind of in between.
Ooh.
So you're gonna get like very tight black pants,
Cool.
and then like a very high red ruffled like
Oh, I
shirt
love
that
it.
covers your face like this,
my
and
God.
ruffles on the
It's
sides
giving
as
the
well.
capital realness.
Little
I
Liberace
love that.
moment. For Bert, you're going back into a little penguin suit. I love you in a little penguin suit.
You always get it.
I get a little suit so baby can grow into it, you know? Yeah, so
I believe I'm gonna start poking up soon.
yeah, and you have a big top hat and a red bow tie.
Oh.
And then for you, I'm gonna get you like a Marlene Dietrich suit, but with a red little pocket square and a red cane. So they're all in black and red.
I was worried she was about to put you in a ball gown.
I know.
No, I know you. I'm not like homophobic. I just don't like you.
You can be gay.
Yeah.
I'm just not
have
like
better
your
style.
So, yeah, have better style on that.
Trim is made of carabiners.
Oh my god.
Allah.
I like.
All right, we're gonna go to Crossroads with that as you're dressing everyone in your mind, dressing them. We're gonna ask what kind of cane does Lady Vera find for
Oh
June?
my god, is it gonna be
Something
like
expensive or something dangerous?
A gun! Or a knife, a katana cane!
What? No one was thinking
Been
that.
watching Blue Eye
Still catching up.
Samurai.
No one was thinking that.
Sure.
No, I think you could have like a knife inside.
Staff of the Python.
Oh, shut up.
Bonkers
It's
is here.
bonkers. Bonkers comes back.
I would live.
Oh my god, a gun though. Imagine.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Bonkers.
But I'm not great with a gun. So
Oh, true. Knife.
Someone grabs it from under you and you fall.
yeah, so I don't know what could be in there, but something.
Okay.
Poison
It's
needle.
looking dangerous.
Yeah.
It's looking dangerous.
What do I find? What do I find? What do I find? What do I find?
And then we're gonna go. We'll resolve that later.
No.
As you
Maybe-
are, you've dressed everyone. You've gone around. That's your day. As we go on to Bert.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Bert,
That's it.
What are you doing with your
That's
day?
it,
Yeah,
baby.
I think I have lunch with Lady Vera and
Yes.
share some tiramisu, and then I decide to pop into a couple different bookstores, and then I go to the top of El Duomo, and then I see the city, and yeah, I'm in the bookstores. I'm also looking to read up on any kind of Cthulhu mythos.
Okay. Go ahead and make a luck check. It's gonna take an extreme luck check
Oh shoot.
to read about Cthulhu.
to find something that has to do with Cthulhu mythos in a
Yeah, random
bookstore.
books.
You know, that's being sold.
You walk into the local shop. Got anything about Cthulhu?
Mythos.
Yeah, in
Knife.
Italian. Strawberry!
No, it's not gonna-
Fragola.
What'd you call me?
As you're going into different bookstores, you go into
fun here.
one old
Where's Lily?
bookstore where you can
Where's
see
Lily?
that there's a
Where's
table
Lily?
set up and a few people
Where's
standing
Lily?
around. Not too many. Most people are milling about as you hear some. Betty!
No.
Betty! You have got to be
Not
kidding
this.
me!
No. Is it?
As
It's
Flynn,
not
you look
him.
up
He's on his book tour.
and you see Archibald Conrad,
Can I-
man himself,
Bitch.
sitting at a table. Less people in this
Asshole.
bookstore than in Hatchard's in London. But as he looks up,
I'm a couple
Betty!
Aperol spritzes in it this
Can I retcon one thing real quick?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Lady Vera gave you expert advice at lunch.
over tiramisu.
Yeah, over tiramisu to like you kill it, King.
Just a little pep talk.
Little pep talk.
Because
you're my baby.
As Archibald Conrad looks at you and says, "Are you following me? That's disgusting."
No, I happen to have very important business in the city with some distinguished friends. I'm in my bow tie and hat, I guess.
That's a little too big for your arm.
We're going to the opera tonight, and I read your book, and I found it extremely lacking.
His mouth
I'm
wraps
gonna break
open.
this over my head. Awesome.
As you give a twirl of the hat, are you walking out on that line?
Yeah.
As his jaw remains
Yeah.
dropped, he doesn't have a comeback for you. As the couple people that are like around looking at his book, you can hear them give a little chuckle as you turn around and walk out of the door.
You
Period.
should have done a little fart on the way out.
It must be even worse translated into Italian.
Yeah, for real.
True.
Ugh.
And so we move on to Clayton Lane. What are you doing with your day, Milan?
I think I would go to an art shop, and I think firstly my hair, which I normally touch up every day, because I've been healing. I guess only throughout the day though. Is it the same day?
It's the same day, yeah.
Oh. I still think I would give it a little touch up,
Yeah.
just because I know I'm gonna be healing, and I need to like put some more pigment in it so it's white.
Yeah.
And
I find it difficult to walk around, I will say. Walking around the city is exhausting.
After a major stab wound.
Well, this is the only thing I'm doing. I'm going to the art shop, straight to the art
They
shop.
said bed
I'm gonna
rest,
do
you said.
that,
Yeah.
I got a trick.
and I'm also gonna get one of those art figure wooden hands that
Yeah.
you use to draw hands, and I purchased that, and I'm going to try to fasten just the wooden knuckles onto my missing.
Oh my
finger.
god.
Wow.
And
With what?
Right.
Wire.
Yeah,
A
you
ring.
can- I'm not gonna like sew it surgically. I like even if a ring.
go
or
and make
like,
an art roll, art crafts.
Because you
whatever
just
your
don't
art
want it to be
is.
like distinguishable about you, or
I just think it's interesting.
It's slick.
I feel like a missing thing there, and I'm an artist, and I think having a wooden art finger, I think is
Yeah.
like something
Yeah.
I would like.
cool.
Um,
Love you guys.
I'm gonna push it.
Love you.
Oh, love you.
Love
Go ahead,
ya.
push it.
Okay, that is a hard, almost
Why
extreme
don't you be sitting
success.
here? I want him on his own
Fasten
chair.
it. Tie it with what art materials you have, and with a little flourish of paint around the sort of seams of it. Looking at it, although it doesn't move with the rest of your fingers, it fits you. And looking at it, it does feel like your finger. Like something inside of you that's being shown. You fasten it. Artfully and correctly, as all of you gather at the Opera House.
Can I have a moment just with Clayton
Yeah.
as well?
Absolutely.
And I want to see his finger. And I want to say, oh, darling, it's lovely. It's genius.
You like it, really?
Yeah,
Oh.
I only wish. Well, never mind.
Are you talking about the finger that it is?
I only wish maybe, now that you have yours. Anyway, how lovely is the city. Let's go to the opera.
You walk across
Hey.
across the plaza. And find
He
yourselves
almost
as the
died.
sun
You
is
gotta lock it
setting
down.
here.
You know?
The sun is setting over Milan as you all gather in front of the gorgeous tall opera house. Seems like everyone in Milan is coming to the opera tonight. And up front, Lady Vera, you bequeath this cane unto you, June. And June, as you take it, you feel one of your fingers click a button. And as you lift it,
Katana.
you pull out.
Oh yeah.
Quickly know that you should probably put back in a full sword blade inside of this.
Katana! Katana!
You can add to your inventory that you have a sword cane.
Oh my god! So
That's
stupid.
cool as shit. And it's red? Come on. Oh my god. Yeah.
You're very welcome. And while you're at it, why don't you give me your great grandmother's hand-me-down so I can use it as kindling?
Girl, what?
The clothes that you had before.
Oh, they're back in the changing room. They're all yours. I don't know what you want with them. Obsessed with me.
I was gonna burn.
Sword cane's damage is 1d6 plus your damage bonus.
Oh, that's nice.
Say it again.
1d6 plus your damage bonus is the damage done with the sword cane.
Damn, that's pretty good.
As you all go to the opera, and La Boheme is shown for you here. Beautiful curtains rise in the darkness.
Anyway.
No, I don't.
No.
Story of struggling
some, like, jujitsu
artists,
training or
of
something.
people living in poverty and loving each other and dying of tuberculosis. And this gorgeous, gorgeous tale, gorgeously sung. Are any of you trying some shit during the show?
I think all of us are trying to get on stage.
Well, I've told them, I think, over a last Aperol Spritz pre-dinner about the reading in a bookshop or something, or in the guidebook, about this thing that, you know, I say, if
The wish. We get our greatest
Yes,
wish.
right. If a spectator sings along to an aria with the singer on the Scala's stage, their fondest wish will come true.
I think you should try it, Bernie.
Well, not me. Certainly
Why
not
not,
me.
Bernie?
Certainly
Listen,
not
the
me.
conversation you had with the Italian police was you were bang on. You were the best I've ever seen you. I think you're growing in confidence, and I think
Well, I
you
was
can get on
just
that stage.
trying to do something nice, but then, well, I don't know. I don't
And where have you been all day? You've been speaking for yourself.
Exploring, yes. But I also think that Lady Vera would do very well on the stage.
Well, that's no doubt.
You know, a duchess.
That's no doubt.
Such as herself.
That's Gwen Stefani. That's no doubt.
See Gwen Stefani walking by. Turns around.
You know, I don't want
so
to. I don't want to disrupt the performance, but perhaps during a curtain call moment, you could showcase your
What about a duet? Bernie, I really think you've got
Oh,
confidence
you
in
guys have got a duet.
I don't know if I know any. Can I do a luck check to see if I know any arias?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Does it have to
can
be
you sing?
while it's
Yeah.
What would I-
live, or can it be like, can we, maybe at your bar, maybe there'll be some...
Well, it does say sing
It says
with
on
her,
the
I
stage.
believe,
too.
right?
But I
It
mean,
says
like, can we
on-
do it after the show?
No, it says
I
on
see
La
it on the
Scala's stage.
What would you
I know, but after the show on the stage.
What would you
get back
say-
to the
No.
stage.
What's up?
What would you say the
Yeah,
role
I'll
is
do
for
it.
knowing arias?
Yeah.
Oh, luck
You know?
check. Just see.
Okay.
You both succeed?
Yeah.
You both know. Certainly. Even from La Boheme. No Musetta's waltz.
You see, though, because it does say sings along to an aria with the singer.
The
on
both
La
of you
Scala's
have
stage.
heard and know Musetta's waltz from La Boheme.
It's coming up.
That's the one I was singing, right? Isn't that the one? Oh, that one.
Yeah, the one from Rent.
Yeah.
The both of you do know that.
Ready?
As we cut from your pre-dinner drink to in the opera house, lights are down as Musetta is coming forth and singing gloriously. It's Caterina Cavallaro, this famed opera singer who was just in Paris, and now people are in rapt attention as she is singing the waltz. What are the two of you gonna do?
Go, 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 go.
I think we just start singing it and seeing if anybody notices us.
What is your fondest wish? Do you know it? I feel we must keep it in our hearts.
Well, if we do something that will benefit the both of us, how about the whole group? Let's think of something like that.
Oh my god, so much character development from her.
You sure we could, think of your son if you wanted?
I feel like if we accomplish what we want to do, it would also benefit him. Wannabe would be very thankful for us to distinguishedly dispose of said evil.
All right. That's very generous of you, Lady Vera. I don't know if I can do this, and I'm pouring sweat.
Your new tuxedo is just drenched under the armpits.
Darling, you look like a spotted seal. Relax. Just sing. Feel the music within you. As they say, lyrics are the intelligence, and the song, it is the heart. Feel it from your heart.
Both of you get on the stage.
I
as
think
you
we just
sing along
slowly
with, slowly standing up and approaching the stage as you see Caterina.
Yes!
They make it.
Yes, he heard the
Oh
aria!
shit! Your wildest wish came
Oh,
true.
they've got to see it somehow.
Oh,
Oh, man.
good boy.
He does like come when people sing like that.
Yeah.
He's so happy.
I'm playing too.
Oh.
This is our PDKU dog.
Eric, I pull out my guns.
Bear. As the two of you approach.
Wait,
Wait,
Bear.
Bear. You
Okay,
go.
go back there. Hi, baby. Go back the other way.
As you're
There.
getting on the stage, the three of you, whether or not you believed they were going to go through with it, you see Lady Vera and Bert get up on the stage, singing with Katarina's eyes just go wide, looking over at the two of you as you get up on the stage, singing along with. We're going to go to a crossroads.
Whoa!
Bear, you gotta go back out, baby.
Crossroads is, does the crowd cheer or boo? Cheer?
Come on.
Guys!
We have a vote.
that
Pet,
kinda
vote
got
the
big
best
about
boy.
Oh.
Love you, Bear.
Yeah,
He is
they're
the
so
best
perfect.
boy. The big smooshy face.
Oh my god, if they boo.
Wait, kind
It'll
of
make us
awesome.
stronger.
It would kind of make us stronger.
stronger.
But would the opposite of our dreams come true? Not besting the evil?
It doesn't say you to be
It doesn't
great.
say what reaction you have
Yeah,
to have.
yeah.
So true.
It says you just gotta get up
You
there
gotta
and do
sing.
it.
Yes,
You just gotta sing,
true.
you know?
They're all voting cheer. So
word.
no worries.
So, big breath.
We bribed them with the dog.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm glad you got to be at the table.
I know that moment where he was just,
All right.
okay, go ahead, Eric.
It's looking
Our
like.
singing really woke him up and
Yeah.
pulled him in. If you sing the White Lotus theme song to Bear, he goes
He goes insane.
insane.
He goes crazy.
Do it now, but
As you begin singing along with, as she continues singing, eyes darting between the two of you and back out at the crowds, there's sort of a hushed silence as you're up there singing with her. Before you see some of the older folks in the audience who know this legend, who know this lore of this stage. You see the emotion of seeing this lore, this ancient sort of tradition taking hold, sweeping through the audience. People are crying as the two of you are up there singing, people cheering along with you. With this, all five of you get a point of inspiration. A bonus die to use whenever you wish, on whatever you wish. As you finish the aria, Katarina even gives a respectful nod to the two of you as you are cheered off the stage at the end of the waltz and return to your seats for the rest of La Boheme.
Does it re-roll a point of inspiration? Or one before, you said?
Bonus die.
Oh, okay.
So it's a
Reroll
reroll the
the tens.
tens.
The tens, got it.
The two of you return to your seats. And the rest of the opera is exceptionally lovely. As
Wow.
you leave the opera house, some patrons look over and kind of whisper and smile at you and wave. A little starstruck by you as the night unfolds before you. You know that the train will be here around noon tomorrow to pick you back up. Is there anything that
Or
you'd like
just
to do
stop
tonight?
along.
Anything else?
Well, I could use a drink. And some cocaine.
does anyone know an interesting
Oh, my bar.
place to go?
I was like, what?
Yeah, I'm like,
Duomo. Well, you guys, today I was getting a drink with this lovely couple, and they were telling me about this bar Duomo by Il Duomo. We gotta go.
Okay.
I'll show you the way.
Yes!
Yes!
one Duomo was already great for us.
I know, man.
Andiamo!
Imagine two.
Yeah, I'm leading the charge to Duomo.
As you lead the charge to
This
Duomo
party going.
Duomo.
Still recovering from a stab wound.
I know, I'm like,
in your shriveled arm.
Fantastic!
Oh,
You go to Duomo, it's a party here tonight. Underneath in the basements of Milan, just absolute raging down here. Absolute barring everywhere. Before you know it, we flash forward, everyone is dripping in sweat. How are each of you doing about 2 a.m. in this club, Duomo at this
Throwing
point?
up so much.
Throwing on the floor of the club. Just attendants are around, ready to clean up the next bout of vomit. How are the rest of you doing in Duomo?
Vera! Vera! Yes! I think we should have some of your medicine.
Oh, it's It's for my arthritis.
Yeah,
And my
mine's kind of
headaches.
flaring up.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, well, come over here, darling. I got a pinky for you.
Just doing lines, doing bumps. Absolutely, the night carries on.
I think, just by making eyes at Faye, I think I would make eyes at Faye, and then I would make eyes at some other folk in,
Sure, yeah.
in the room, just
Yeah.
to see if we would like to have some group relation.
100%. There's absolutely several folks across the spectrum ready to go. And there's some back rooms. They're traditionally used for karaoke, but there's violinists sort of waiting back there to accompany as you go back. It's the orgies are in the back. Clothing taken off.
I don't need to check.
But like a performance check.
Is there a performance? What would you use for this?
Survival.
What about charm?
Charm's great.
Okay.
Charm.
What is this roll for? Are you getting accepted in the orgy?
To know how good it is.
Okay.
I need to push it.
Hard success.
Hard success on
I
charm.
need to push it. I can't go down like this. Okay, hard success.
Hard success. You're falling into a K-hole, but you pull yourself back up, and you're back in the You're in
a
it.
second.
Just
Let's go.
absolute pleasure times in the back rooms. All of you dancing the night away as the
Dance for make up for Bert?
sweats.
Yeah, maybe
Make out for Bert.
Dance for makeup for Bert.
Go and make a luck check, Bert.
maybe before the throwing up starts.
Right.
See.
Positive.
Depends on the luck check.
Ooh, I can't use anything on luck, right? Or
You
can I
push it. Yeah.
I got 66, I have 62. Alright, I should have.
Come on, Bert.
Oh God.
29!
29! If you'd like to describe for me who Bert sees across the dance floor
Yes.
for this late night makeout sesh.
What is Bert into?
I don't think he knows.
What are
I
you
think he's
into?
just
Yeah.
kind of like looking around, trying to see if anyone wants to make eye contact with him, kind of like moving or, you know. And then, let's do a little D10.
Yeah.
See who it is.
Totally.
If they're hot or
Decide for
not.
yourself.
No, if it's a guy or a girl.
Oh.
I'm gonna say 6 through 10.
Great.
It's a guy. One, a girl.
One.
So I would say they would have to be really make the first move. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Yeah. They are short, bob cut hair, almost similar to Faye Sheffman. A little taller than Faye, but a similar sort of vibe, dilettante flapper sort of, but Italian as she comes over across the floor, and as confetti poofs, she leans in, and before you're able to get a word out, she's kissing you. And you make out on the dance floor as lights spin around you, lanterns spinning, as the music comes on again. Bert, having that little makeout, perhaps first. As all of you dance the night away.
I would assume I had a gaggle of gay men around me as I'm like,
You are such a hag.
I'm really such a hag. I have a martini in one hand. Well, I don't think martinis exist. I'm having vermouth in one hand and my
By
shirt is a
4
little bit
a.m.,
best.
there's like 15 men around.
Yes, I'm telling naughty jokes about the king. Like,
Absolutely. The Italians
Love it.
Love that. The night just flashing in memories, moments, images that happen through the night, kissing, sex in the back rooms, all sorts of different things. As eventually, morning comes. And you all wake up just absolutely pounding headaches in a luxury hotel in Milan. You don't know the name of this hotel.
Hard success, though.
It's an interesting.
You don't know the name of this hotel. All you know is it's late morning and the train's about to come to the
Do
station.
they get a point of
Too
healing?
much if you're
What's
on
that?
North.
Do they get a point of healing
1 point of healing per night. Is that right?
too much.
per day?
Oh yeah, true.
1 point of
A
healing.
point of healing per day.
Go for it.
Heal.
Heal.
That was a really
Healing
healing
night.
night.
Yeah. Soul.
Oh, I'm over halfway to my max.
Me too.
So my major
No.
wound's gone?
We have to
No.
wait a week.
I think at the end of the week,
thought there was-
it'll be.
Okay.
So on the I wrote it on our calendar. On the 6th, I can roll, and on the 7th, you can roll.
Oh. Thanks for marking the cow, sweetie.
You can feel yourself, your skin, using whatever salves, lotions, things were given to you by the medical staff. It's getting better. It's looking marginally better. It's never going to look the same.
Berg.
As late morning comes, all of you just clutching your heads, drinking whatever espresso is brought to you, rush off to the station, unless there's anything else you want to do in Milan before hitting that Orient Express. We'll board again, find a separate car, a new staff aboard this
Our eye
train.
bags.
They have been informed about the events, and you are given a welcome. You are given special treatment, chocolates, as you board the train, and you are told that
Coffee.
the shifts are being attended in the same manner, enough to keep you safe. And you're given your sleeper arrangements as you carry on across the Italian countryside, leaving Milan behind you, leaving Duomo behind you. The afternoon
Yeah, I wish I could
passes.
stay
You
there
pass
But
Venice.
Duomo's
Is there something you'd
still
like to do on the train as you take your breath, maybe getting some naps, as you know
You
that
bet.
Venice is coming about 5 o'clock.
Where was our torso and all that, you know? Our torso and arm. Like,
You look-
no, not, I'm
it's
just like,
gone.
picturing us at
Is
the
it?
club, like,
Yeah. I think I would gather everybody for some tea in the middle of the day and say,
Oh man, what a night.
well, I had such a fantastic night last night.
Yes, you disappeared.
Yes, me and Faye, we found some friends. You know,
it was
there's
a good
some.
club for friends.
It was definitely Duomo. It's gonna
Yeah.
stay in my mind for quite a
Yeah.
while.
Clayton was remarkably
Friendly.
Chipper.
chipper considering his wounds.
Yeah,
That's great to hear.
Yes.
We
well,
all needed a little night out after everything
Yes.
we've been through. It was
Yeah.
nice to just
Well, I
go full
know
steam.
that might be enough for a long time, probably, but I do want to say happy February.
Happy February.
And
February.
this is a little weird thing, but I have a tradition. Tomorrow is my birthday.
Oh.
I've written it on my passport.
Did you really?
I looked. I was like, "When's my birthday?" I wrote it in February, but I didn't know.
Wow.
Yeah. And I would love to. I don't know. Do something with you all. Maybe
Absolutely.
tomorrow on the train. Maybe we have a painting session. Maybe I could teach you to paint or something.
That would be
That
wonderful.
sounds lovely. Will we be in Venice tomorrow, or we
It'll
think
be
we'll
this afternoon. 5 o'clock.
Oh,
Well, yeah. We'll
Uh,
find something to do in Venice.
maybe we probably have other. we have better things to do in Venice.
It's a
No.
birthday. It's important
Yeah.
to celebrate birthdays and sorts of things. Absolutely.
All right. Yes. We won't do a whole event though. We'll find a moment.
A gondola ride.
30.
Yeah.
I've always
That's a
wanted
big
to.
one.
It'll be 30.
It's my 30th. Yes.
Oh
my
my
God.
goodness.
Wow.
What a wonderful age.
Well, happy early birthday.
Thank you. I'm happy, honestly, to be alive.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm grateful to get to celebrate with you. Thanks for telling us.
Of course.
Anyone else want to?
Anyone else have a birthday coming up? Yeah.
I don't know when mine is. Wait, what? Where does it say that?
I just wrote it when he first gave us the passports before we began.
Where do you write that?
Mine's March. I'm just so sure.
Mine's July. I feel she's a Cancer.
It's
I feel like I might be a Gemini.
Yeah.
what would that be? June.
June.
Early June.
June or late May.
Yeah, it's under. Where is it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, date of birth. Yeah.
Oh yes.
USA.
Wow.
USA. Yeah, so the British ones might not have it. But.
I don't. We have something.
Of course, I told you guys that the American ones have like the craziest stuff ever. Chin
Chin.
tells you to describe your
Okay.
chin.
I've got to
Describe your forehead.
jump out of here for a
As the
second.
train is passing,
Sorry,
you
everyone.
hear a sound out in the hallway. as the door opens and a tray of champagne flutes is brought in as Vagonly staff says, "It has come to our attention that a birthday is today. Monsieur Clayton, happy
it's tomorrow.
birthday. We will not have you on this train for your birthday, but we would like to wish you all the same.
Thank you.
With continued apologies from the Vagonly service, but we hope that you enjoy your birthday a little early with us."
Monsieur, before you go, something that I do in the Wankington household for others' birthdays is we roast a whole pheasant. Would you have a pheasant in the kitchen?
I will check with the kitchen staff, but I think that there is a good chance.
Well, bon vivant. Let's have a pheasant.
Is she still drunk?
I took a bump before I got it, just to say.
Bon vivant!
I remember being in a class with someone who will remain nameless in our class in college, he stayed up all night drinking, and we were in a morning class, and you watched him through the class go from drunk to hungover.
Oh, no.
It was like watching like a time lapse.
Yeah.
I think that's what's happening with Lady Hildegardah right now.
Yes.
Oh, the disappointment.
Absolutely. We'll have a full cooked pheasant for you right away. And then it leaves. And a pheasant is cooked for you in the afternoon, lunchtime pheasants, as you all travel through the Italian countryside.
You're passed
And
out.
before long, the rolling hills of Italy give way to marshlands and salt flats. Just more water, standing water to either side of the train as you continue on and on until eventually the train reaches a track that skirts right along a large lagoon. As mist is now beginning to collect in the distance around you. As you look out and you see rising through the mist, almost like beautiful candelabras at the top of a gorgeous dinner set. You see the towering spires, domes, towers, ancient buildings of Venice emerging from the mist, almost like a city that you see far off in a dream. As the clock hits just about 5:05 in the afternoon, and you pull into St. Lucia Station in Venice, Italy. It is early evening, late afternoon, Venice, Italy. As all of your things are gathered, your passports handed back to you once more, some final sort of chocolates for the road given to you as you are disembarked here in Venice. And you look out, and I will give you a map of Venice.
Wow, I love the
So
map.
you can see the Grand Canal that snakes its way through the relatively small area of Venice. Different canals branching off of that called Rios.
I'm going to
You can
Venice.
see boats going along the Grand Canal, as well as the world-famous gondolas that are being rowed throughout these rivers,
been
beautiful
once, but I remember it's been
bridges
like 3
connecting different points of land. And you can see old buildings facing the lagoon, facing the canal, people walking along the sides, people in cafes looking out at the water in the mist. This romantic, ancient city that has been through much. It is not in its glory day at this point, but it is still a beautiful example of antiquity in Europe. As you have arrived in Venice. It is a little after 5 o'clock, and it is up to the 5 of you
I'm gonna trade you all.
what you are doing.
What are we? I know we're looking for. Let's see.
What are we looking for?
Napoleon's soldiers carried a piece into Venice when they invaded that city. This gives us like no starting point to look at, which is great.
No, but perhaps we can look at history books.
Oh, sorry, I don't know I had an American accent.
Oh no, I just hopped in. But Perhaps we can look at history books, maybe, seeing any accounts of Napoleon's men and where they would have carried this.
Right.
Like, why does somebody know that? The only reason somebody knows that.
The guidebook as well.
Venice. Jack, you should have heard Eric's description. It was so
What
beautiful.
happened? Oh.
Us seeing Venice through the fog, like a candelabra on a foggy dinner table.
Ah.
Maybe we should go to the Biblioteca Marciana.
Take a gondola.
St. Mark's Basilica.
We're gonna go to the crossroads while you guys look at the guide, and you can decide what your plan is for Nizia. We'll go to crossroads. Just look at crossroads. Who says hi at the station? Communists or sculptors?
Oh.
Vote communists.
Okay.
Vote friends.
Interesting.
The campanile. Oh, we should definitely take the gondola.
I also wonder if the Doge's Palace, has a lot of stone, alabaster masterpieces by different artists. I wonder if
Yes, maybe we should split up.
And the biblioteca.
Well, no, it says it's not in Trieste. It says Trieste on the top.
oh no, so that's just because it titles the next. Because then below that it says Venice to Trieste. Trieste is like a little page. Yeah.
The Doge's Palace and also the biblioteca, I think, definitely would give us some.
Looks like it's gonna be sculptors.
Mama.
Sculptors.
Yeah.
That's a great thing, I think.
What sort of stand?
Sculptors are meeting us at the train.
As you are looking at your guidebooks, kind of sitting down on the bench and looking out at the beautiful water and the mists sort of drifting by, setting sight, feasting your eyes on the beauty of Venice in front of you. Walking by, you hear a voice say, "I thought that I might catch you here." As you look up, and Faye and Clayton, you see a man that you both recognize, along with a group of people, men and women, all sorts of people, just sort of 5 or so, trailing behind and smiling, carrying around stem glasses of drinks. As you see this man that you know to be Giorgio Gasparetti, a sculptor who you met aboard the Free Spirits Artist Collective.
FSAC.
FSAC.
Yes, Cruise.
FSAC Cruise. This man who you know to be an artist himself,
Giorgio
a sculptor, Giorgio Gasparetti.
FSAC Studios.
As he opens his arms wide open, his stem glass of whatever was in it just goes sloshing out. He says, "Clayton!
Giorgio!
Faye! Bring it in here!" As he wraps his arms around the both of you.
I'm a little hurt, Giorgio, but
A telegram was sent out for all the free spirits.
Yes.
We knew that you were traveling along
so
the
good
Orient
to see you.
Express. To be honest, a lot of it flew over my head, but we knew that you'd be passing through here, and we happened to be in the area. So we come by here, we see if you're saying hello, and it's wonderful to see.
it's fantastic to see you, Giorgio. Well, this is June. This is Lady Vera. This is Bert.
Well, it's a pleasure. You must know who you are traveling with. Only the finest socialites in North America.
Oh, Giorgio. He's
definitely.
a flatterer.
I'm intrigued. Well, I've never seen you at a jubilee then.
We don't do that.
Well, then you're not a socialite.
It's a different type of
We will
jubilee.
have to have you
Oh,
on the next cruise line. We have plenty of jubilees of sorts on there, and incredible artistry, as well as incredible mind and thoughts. The discourse aboard the cruise line, the
It's
conversations I
unmatched.
will not forget.
It's unmatched.
The stories that you had to tell. We are just passing through here. We are actually just going out for break-up drinks with a friend, and you look back, and there's a man who's just got red-eyed, just staring out into the lagoon. So it would have to be a different time, but we are here staying at the Hotel Cipriani. If you want to call on us at any time, let us know.
Yes. Well, do you know of any we're looking for a specific type of sculpture, actually, and you might know of it. we're looking for a sculpture that was taken apart into pieces and perhaps brought here by Napoleon's soldiers. Do you know anything about that?
Oh yes, of course, the Napoleon soldiers. They came in the end of 18th century. They sack Venice, all of that.
F-sack?
Everything. They F-sack Venice!
I
You
wish.
must write copy for the F-sack. You do well, I think.
my God.
No, they F-sack Venice, and they take all sorts of things. They bring all sorts of things. You're looking for something that they brought.
Yeah.
I think that's perhaps nothing of the sort comes to mind. Although the Doge's Palace has plenty of artifacts, arts to see. In addition to that, the Biblioteca tends to have a lot of different
That's
records and
exactly
different
where we were
things.
gonna go.
Fantastic. Giorgio, it's amazing to see you. And if you're ever in Milan, you have to go to Duomo. It's
You went to Duomo!
You've been to Duomo's
We all met at Duomo!
Oh my goodness.
karaoke room.
This is how I learned about F-sack.
Karaoke room.
Oh, I've spent more nights than I care to count in the karaoke
Karaoke in the
room.
1920s.
That's fantastic. We just went for the first time. It was
Stunning.
And you never forget your first time at Duomo,
No.
unless you do forget.
Yeah, Bert.
Duomo, Eric.
But it is lovely to see you. We will take care of this one's heart, and I'm sure that we will be seeing you. Are you staying here for long?
Maybe we don't know yet, but maybe a day, a couple of days.
If you are, call on us. Hotel Cipriani, let us know.
Would he? Would the man who is heartbroken? Would he like the traditional comfort?
I think we have spoken to him, asked him what he wants at this point. He seems to be a little frigid at this point. But I will let you know.
F-sack is like its own.
It's the best thing ever. It's the best thing ever.
It is a pleasure to see you, a pleasure to meet all of you as he bows deeply.
Amazing
We will
to meet
be
you.
seeing you, I'm sure.
Yes.
Maybe it's Duomo.
I think I go
Maybe
like
Duomo,
this.
Duomo. Oh, you tease. Huh? Kiss you on both cheeks. Be seeing you, and they all
I miss you. Oh.
continue on. So you don't know if he heard you or not. As they continue on down around the corner, departing.
So funny.
Charming man.
Very, very.
Charming.
Oh
Yes.
my God, you don't know the half, Bert.
Well, I'm sure I don't.
Anyway,
F-sack.
Yes, we'll
are you
have to go
interested?
visit him.
Oh, curious, certainly. Curious.
Did we see him kissing that woman last night?
Did you?
No, we were in the other
I
room.
don't
Yeah,
think
you're
you
there.
did. I will be honest. Truth be
Okay.
told, I don't think you did.
Well, maybe we'll go visit him soon,
Yes. Oh, yes, perhaps.
and you'll learn more.
Right. Right.
Bro, I could see you getting into something like that.
Who knows? The world. I never thought I would sing on an opera stage, but I have, so.
And purely for research, of course, and ethnography, perhaps.
Ethnography, yes, yes.
And you can see some stuff that looks spooky. For your spooky novels.
Oh, I get. You're joking. You're joking.
I'm joking a little bit, yeah.
A little bit.
You know, yes, we've seen a lot of really
Yes, of course,
spooky
of course,
things.
yes.
Yes.
One has to be-
F-sack.
Where
Putting
do
all
you
the
say
puzzle
that?
pieces together.
Well, the Free Spirits Artist Collective, of course.
Yes. Do you do rather lewd things in this group?
We don't
Terribly.
think so. No,
Oh,
well, other
Well,
people
it
might
depends
consider
who you
them to
ask.
be, but we don't consider them to be.
yeah, I
So?
mean, to you perhaps, but
Okay. I was about to say, work, diva! Just Lady Vera putting the pieces together.
Trails. It is just a little after 5, not quite like end of day. Just the 5 of you have all your things. What are you doing? Where are you going?
Where did he say to go?
The library.
Palace.
Doge's Palace or the Biblioteca?
Who has good library?
Good.
I have excellent library.
I have not very good.
I have pretty good library.
I'm not great, 34.
I got 40.
I've got 20, and I'd rather see the art anyway.
I got 30.
Do you want to go to
I've
the...
got 67.
Back to the art. We're doing an art tour of Europe.
Yeah, library.
The library is about to be open.
Having fun isn't hard when you've got
A library
library
card.
card. Just a little rhyme I'm thinking of.
Once again, I need a little recap on what are we looking for exactly here.
So the only piece of... Sorry, go ahead.
Well, it just says the only piece is Napoleon's soldiers carried a piece into Venice when they invaded that city. So we know there's probably a piece lurking around, and we're just gotta uncover some stones.
Yeah, so I think anything about like maybe at the bibliothèque, any information about Napoleon and what he might have brought him where.
Mm-hmm.
And then at the art, like we can also maybe, if any of that art came from Napoleon, like how did he bring it over? Or if the art's there, but I doubt they would have that like crazy thing that could bend your mind.
Right, like
On
just
display.
I mean, it could
Yeah.
be like crazy displayed. Do you know what I mean?
Maybe,
Like,
yeah,
That's
yeah.
why
yeah.
gotta be full heist vibe.
Amazing. So we've got some people going to Doge's Palace, and we've got some people going to the Biblioteca.
Yeah.
Who's going to Doge's Palace?
I think we're definitely going to
Clayton and
You guys are going
Doge's
tonight? I
Doge's
want to see the Doge's Palace.
You can come, but you have great library use.
So you think we should split up though? Like, what if something crazy spooky happens at the Doge's Palace and like
That's a
you
good
guys
point.
are both so weak right now?
That's a good point.
I'm like,
Is
I'm just,
Doge's Palace this? Ducal Palace?
Yes.
Same thing? Doge.
Yeah.
Doge.
I feel like
Where y'all getting Doge from that?
In the
in
book.
the
Oh.
Doge is like a signatory, like a king or duke
Right.
or something.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well then let's all go.
Let's go to the library in the morning perhaps and do some poking around. Best time for libraries, first thing in the morning. I just worry for you, Clayton. I know you're very strong, but you are dealing with something massive. Both of you are really.
Yes, and weirdly, I don't think I told you all this, but I told Faye, but last time we went to the Louvre in Paris, I had a sort of fit. Something, my body felt hot and, I don't know, I've just never felt something like that before, really. So,
Except in the karaoke room.
that's right. I don't know if it, well, to be honest, I felt something like that when the Duke attacked me.
Really? I think it's best if we stick together for now. We
Yeah.
never know where the Duke will
Be lurking.
pop up. He seems to have interesting ways of coming and going.
Yes.
And we should bring the suitcase?
Yes.
Of course.
Well, we didn't in Milan.
All of you have the
forgot.
suitcase with you.
That's right, Faye.
I choose not to hear it.
All of you are going to the Doge's Palace.
I think
Yeah.
so, yeah.
Amazing. You find yourselves on the swiftest way to traverse these waters, a gondola that pulls up, a gondolier
Will you
pulling
sing?
up. What's that?
Will you
Yes,
sing?
They're gondola singers.
This is the night. What is that from? Lady and the
Lady and
Tramp.
the Tramp.
All the Disney
Lady
songs
and
are
the
sung as you are pulled
I haven't
across
seen
the water. As,
All the Disney songs.
all the Disney
Missed
songs are
it.
sung. Let
Right
it
up in
go,
the
let it
Disney.
go, as you pass through the mist sort of parting as this man pulls you across with all of your things and bringing you up right against the Piazza San Marco, this gorgeous open thoroughfare of Venice. Beautiful, ancient, old town square. Romanesque arches, almost Ottoman-inspired columns and different things along the buildings to either side. And there are tables set up at different cafes where people are drinking wine and looking out in their coats. It's in the 50 degrees-ish here, but nicer than it was up in France as people are just taking in the evening air here. As the tide recedes the canals. And you can see across the piazza the tall towers and high arches of the Doge's Palace. what belongs to the Doge of Venice, and now is admission granted for looking at artifacts, looking at art on display here, much like the British Museum or something like that, or the Louvre, which is also a former palace. As you come into the Doge's palace, it doesn't take many lire, which is the currency here, to get in, easy enough to pay for it, especially with a refund on the way, and you're admitted, and you find yourselves walking through these ancient hallways of beautiful arts. And it doesn't take long to find paintings and things that were brought by Napoleon in the late 18th century. And different things. What are all of you looking for in particular?
Like, any specific information on that? Like, where did they... sometimes on the plaques it's like, it was brought by Napoleon to his lover's house in this street, and then she sold it to the museum 20 years ago, and like, if there's any sort of trail that we can follow about like where he brought the stuff that he brought.
Great. Looking around in this museum.
And like any statues that look in some way similar in terms of like style and art.
Right,
Yeah.
what we're rocking with.
In the museum, you do find some white marble statues, certainly. White marble carved in the likeness of people in various positions. These Degas, different ballerinas and people frozen. As you're walking around, it's pretty empty in the museum. There's not many people attending in the evening, and it's sparsely attended by security or different things. As you're walking around, you don't find any statues that seem to be speaking to you in terms of exactly what the simulacrum looks like. You do find several things that seem to have been brought from France by Napoleon's armies. And as you're walking around, your footsteps echoing, you feel that in your chest. And I'm gonna need all of you to make a listen check.
Me too?
Yeah.
Ooh,
I got exactly my thing. That
the
means it
skin of my
works.
teeth.
Me too.
I got
Yeah.
I got a 21 out of 23.
21 out of what?
23, so
I'll
success.
push it. Well, no, I'm not.
I think a lot of us have
Success.
succeeded, so
Success,
Yeah.
fail.
Pick something up.
Okay, June, Lady Vera, and Bert. As you're all walking around, your footsteps sort of echoing, you spent an hour, maybe more, in this palace looking around. You found a lot of beautiful things. As you're turning corners, now kind of in some back rooms. Bless you.
Bless you.
There's nothing that seems to be a clue leading you on or anything towards a simulacrum or anything that seems to be like what you're looking for, but no one knows that this is the thing. But as you're walking around thinking about when this place is going to close, when the places are going to close, you start to hear laughter. There's no one in this room with you. But around the corner, you can hear just the light.
The Duke. Does it sound like the Duke?
Just a light chuckle from the other room. As you hear it just sort of echoing in these empty halls, just the light chuckle continuing. Doesn't sound like the Duke, no.
kind of start. If I see them all kind of look and do you hear that?
The impertinence of that voice.
I'm gonna move towards the sound of the voice.
Yeah.
Yeah, as you're coming around the end of this hall, you can hear this light chuckle until you turn the corner and see the room, and the laughter stops. There's no one in this room. There's just one drawing framed in the wall in here. A small bench.
What's the drawing?
As you go into the room, you see a drawn portrait of a man. sort of severe looking, doesn't look too old. And you see on the notes that the curator puts that this was something that was brought in the late 18th century. The title of this piece is Sketch for an Unknown Painting, 18th Century, found amongst the possessions of Queen Marie. And I will give you that drawing.
Ooh, that.
Oh.
Sketch for an unknown painting?
Sketch for an Unknown Painting, 18th century, found amongst the possessions of Queen Marie.
Like it was
It's also
the first.
noted that it was brought over by Napoleon's forces from France.
Queen Marie.
If we sit on the bench and just watch it, does anything happen?
Time passes. You hear footsteps behind you, and then they pass. Just the different people that are attending the museum. Watching the face. Nothing happens.
I think as people were watching the face, I would like lean over and say, "Why are we watching this painting?"
Well, we heard some laughter in this room. I don't know if you heard that, but we came in here and the only thing in this room is that sketch.
Sketch of an unknown painting. Can you say the last bit one more time?
Yeah. Sketch for an Unknown Painting, 18th century, found amongst the possessions of Queen Marie.
Did I see anyone that works at this museum nearby?
Yeah, you can go out in the hallway and towards sort of a main thoroughfare, and there is a security guard there.
I'm looking for more of like someone who looks like they could answer a question about the art.
Going a little further, there seems to be, you see that there is a man in a three-piece suit that is speaking to one of the security attendants.
Hi, can I ask you a question?
Yes, of course.
The sketch a couple rooms back, sketch of an unknown painting. You know it?
Yes, 18th century.
Yeah, that's the one. Do you have anything else that was found from that same? It said found amongst the possessions of Queen Marie. I just quite like it. I'm curious if there's anything else like it in the museum.
There were plenty of things that were found by Napoleon and brought over. This one happened to be from Queen Marie Antoinette's personal collection. We have several pieces of furniture, different sculptures and vases and different things.
Interesting. Where can I find more of that?
You can find it over, and he leads you down the hallway, and you find that just a little ways off, there's a room with just some vases and some small little busts and things. A room that's almost a recreation of Versailles.
My favorite.
This
We
seems
gotta
to be a collection of Marie Antoinette's belongings.
So sick. Thank you so much.
Of course.
Look around. Anything interesting?
Any chuckling?
Anything give me the heebie-jeebies?
Looking around, no, there's nothing else that seems to strike your interest.
Okay, we'll go back.
Okay.
Bust of a room back that way.
I see.
Nobody go.
Well, do you think we've got to go to Queen Marie's then?
No, right. I think
How do we?
perhaps
She's
the
He's
library
dead.
first.
I know, but her place might have a lot more of the artwork.
Is there an attendant?
Is this not her place,
Yeah,
or
it's not.
like where does?
Excuse.
These are the things that were brought over by Napoleon.
Right, but you said like they were in a
from
palace. Like where did she live? Do we know that?
Marie Antoinette, Versailles. Yeah.
Oh,
Queen Marie.
We're not close
I'm
to
slow.
that.
We're not?
Rome.
Versailles outside
It's
of
far away,
Paris.
yeah.
France.
Oh, interesting.
May I talk to the attendant?
Yes.
I'm gonna point at this picture, this painting. I'm rather intrigued. I've never seen this before, nor read it in a guidebook.
It is a bit off-putting, isn't it?
No, I find it actually quite amusing. I like the way he stares at me.
I find it a little off-putting the way he stares. It's
Oh, well.
a little intense, yes.
Well, contradict me then. Okay, so my question is, I've never heard of it. What is the mythos behind this painting?
Well, there is not much that goes along with it, just the writing underneath. But we have not found any painting that was based on the sketch. So one might imagine that either the relationship ended for some reason, or fell out of favor.
Okay.
And no one knows who that man is.
No, we do not know.
Do you guys think that this is the statue is of him?
I'm thinking that too. Or maybe, like, didn't we get a picture of the guy who had, like, been tried in France? Remember the guy, the crazy guy who had the crazy house? Was that him?
The crazy guy at the crazy house. Give me more.
So, crazy guy had a crazy house that we went into with the rose bushes.
Yeah.
That crazy guy, I thought we had a picture of him. And it could be the same guy.
The Count.
The Count. The Comte.
You don't have a picture.
Fell out of
Come back then.
Who's that sexy man?
That's
Professor.
That's Doctor.
Montreal.
Oh, I thought this was Mehmet. Who's that?
That's the guy who
Dr.
was
Smith.
who was chopped into 3 bits. Julia Smith.
No, that's Margaret. Margaret is Zahadi.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
Well,
Should we just to the bibliothèque?
I suppose it's getting on, isn't it? Is the library still open?
Is it?
Only one way to find out.
Let's
So there's
go.
several ways to find out. You could ask someone to.
Oh, is the library open?
The biblioteca.
I guess-
It's open for a little while longer.
Should we go?
I think we go.
Is there a way to like? I mean, I feel like clearly all of us think something's up with this
I know.
guy. Like, can we just approach and like feel if there's an aura of magic? Like, is that something you can do in this?
Go ahead
or-
and make an occult roll.
Can I sketch it in my sketchbook?
Absolutely.
I also think that's gonna that information will help us look at more things that have been
Bad.
You know,
Bad.
The roll's giving bad.
all these apple balls.
Can I do like a spot hidden check in the room? See if there's anything else of note? Like, I'm just kind of, that's a big fail.
Do both of you fail?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
feel
there
like
doesn't seem to be anything that's striking your.
I don't know what else to do
your
here,
interest.
so I figure go to the library.
That's
Part.
annoying.
I know.
Who is that
Port
mofo?
Palace. And you head just across the piazza, in fact.
You guys, I'm not much of a library girl anyway, and we're right by a hotel where a friend of mine is staying, or is supposedly staying, so do y'all mind if I peel off and we can meet up this evening?
I think that's totally fine. Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll be at the Hotel
Be safe,
Daniele.
June.
I will, you guys too.
Do you want someone to keep you safe? Or
No, I just want you guys to know where I'm going, but I think it'll be okay, but
you'll
I'm
be
going
staying
back
at the hotel.
probably not, no.
Well, then maybe we should decide where we're staying, right? So we can meet up.
Right.
Vera,
I know.
Vera, yeah.
You
look
probably
right
have
to
a
Vera.
certain caliber of
Yes.
accommodations you're looking for.
Listen, I'm interested in having an adventure. I'm okay with slumming it at a...
The gritty
Palace, the most luxurious.
The Daniel, a favorite haunt of literateurs and statesmen, and the Cipriani, famed for food and peace.
We'll stay at the Cipriani.
Oh.
Because your friends are there.
Oh.
Is that where you're from? Oh,
That's where your
You're
friends
from
are.
artist.
did they say that?
Yeah.
Oh. Vera, are you sure? I mean, I think that would be fantastic, but...
It might not be pate and foie gras, but I will take a steak frite, you know?
Yes, I
Does
hope
that make
they
any
have that
sense?
for you. Yes,
Yeah.
it's...
Spaghetti.
Okay.
Perhaps.
That's very kind of you. Thank you, Vera.
Well, I'll meet you all at the Cipriani this evening then.
Yes.
Great.
I don't know any Italian food. I just know French food.
Yeah. I'll have a coco pan. As the four of you head to the biblioteca, and June, you head to the Hotel Daniele.
Yeah.
Wait, where's June going?
Hotel Daniele.
We'll start with the four of you to the biblioteca.
Oh, what?
How do you know she's there?
Her mom
I told
told
them.
her.
Oh, yeah.
As the four of you head to the biblioteca, we'll do that first. You find it's much easier to enter this than the Bibliothèque Nationale in Paris. You are most welcome here. There are not many tables, but the place is sumptuous, it's gorgeous, it's ancient, it's full of Gothic arches and high arched ceilings in here, and stacks upon stacks, volumes, records, different things. There's nearly no one here studying besides you all. As you enter, you are helped along, and an attendant is brought to fetch anything that you would wish.
Library use.
So all of you would like to make library use rolls.
Yeah, so.
Woo! Oh, no, that was 00000.
That's 100.
That's what I got too.
That's bad
No,
though.
it's 100. Yeah.
Oh my god, both of you.
What?
We're gonna have to push
Critical
it.
fail?
We're gonna have to push
Both
it.
got 0, 0, 0,
Is it just the 10?
That's crazy.
Because the 0's good.
What about-
Pushes the whole thing.
Oh.
Ooh, shoot. I'm 2 away.
Failed push.
Do I need to do it?
Same.
Both
I got a
failed
94.
I got an
And I
87.
have really good library.
I do too. I have pretty
Wait,
good
can I
luck.
use my bonus die?
Inspo?
My inspo?
Oh.
You can, yeah.
Let's go.
Come
Nice.
on, Bert. No way.
A 90 again.
I'll use mine if
Dice
you.
switch.
No,
Dice
it's
switch.
fine.
Are you sure? I mean, I can use it.
You can come
what did
back
you get,
tomorrow
Clayton?
Push
morning.
fails, Clayton.
Yeah, my library use is horrible though. I'm not gonna be able to do it probably.
Okay, I'll spend 2 luck and I get it.
Great.
All of us.
Damn.
God.
Well, it's all in Italian. It used to be Cthulhu.
We're all. You're also.
Could I use
Italian.
Italian?
You must, in fact, use Italian.
Once
in
I
order
find
to.
something, or-
Yeah, you can go ahead and use it now.
Okay.
Failed, normal fail. 2 pushed fails.
Wait, but okay, so I couldn't have just used Italian from the start because then I wouldn't have to use my luck.
You have to use both.
Okay.
You do have to use both. I'm sorry.
Italian. I mean,
Everyone's
okay,
exhausted.
can I then
Yeah,
look for an Italian dictionary to accompany me while I have this book next to me?
Yeah, you've already succeeded library use, so let's give you a bonus die on your Italian
Okay.
with this Italian dictionary.
Thank fuck.
Looking for Napoleon.
Thank fuck. I failed both. Wait, can I push it with a bonus somehow?
Yeah, I'll give you a bonus.
Wait, so, okay.
So you reroll the whole thing.
Oh, fantastic. Sleigh boots. I failed again. Okay. I failed again.
What's happened to me? Fail, fail, fail.
Fail and 3 failed pushes on it.
Wait,
All 3 of us failed to push.
You succeeded at library use. With your basic Italian understanding, it's easy to learn.
I mean, I could spend 10 luck.
No, I don't, we can come back tomorrow.
Okay.
It's nighttime.
It's easy to find out just
Damn.
to read about the
We're
Sleep.
tired.
Yeah.
Yeah.
about Napoleon's troops entering Venice in the late 18th century after. 19th century, I might be wrong about that. I'm gonna go back and double check that. But entering Venice and after a scene of shameful capitulation by Venice's Senate, they took control. French soldiers were garrisoned in the city, and Napoleon began an ambitious plan for civic reform, including disbanding many monasteries. Beyond that, at a certain point, an attendant comes up to the lot of you and says, "Scusi."
Buongiorno.
It has come to my attention that you are holding, and I'm not going to tell anyone about this. I only wish that you maybe leave the premises. A large gun on your person within your dress. I would ask that you all leave. We will not make any fuss, and you may return at a later date, preferably not armed. Thank you.
Oh,
All right.
so sorry. It's an American
She's British.
thing. I know they don't know that.
Oh. Yeah, don't speak.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you. And they pull out the chairs and just kind of wait patiently for you all to leave.
The gun is
The books are left, the attendants go and just start piling up your books and putting them away for the day. You got that little basic knowledge, but
gave us
unfortunately, not much gleans. As the 4 of you leave and go out onto the Piazza San Marco, and there's just the evening mist now. The night is approaching, clouds are above, and it's almost like walking just in a complete fog in the city now. As you go towards the canal and towards the gondolas to take you across the lagoon to your hotel. So go to June. June. It's easy to find, just the Hotel Daniele. Making your way across misty Venice. The Hotel Daniele has beautiful Gothic arched windows and balconies that look down on the water. You can see a rooftop space where some people are having drinks, some stemmed glasses up there, looking out on the city. It's quiet, but as you approach the doors to the hotel, you can see that it's sort of bustling in here. There's a lot of visitors coming to Venice, tourists from around the city. Warm lantern light from chandeliers and just gorgeous marble arches and columns and stairs that go winding up above the lobby, above your head. Couches and velvet chairs and different things laid out. This is a luxury hotel, very beautiful. And as you enter, we're going to go to a crossroads. Crossroads is who's in the lobby, a man or a woman? Vote man or vote woman?
Oh my God.
The Duke or your lover.
Not the Duke.
The Duke.
What's his last name?
Duke.
His last name is Duke.
Jean
First name
Duke.
Hildegardah. Last name Duke.
Duke.
Duomo.
Duomo.
Duke Jean? Yeah.
Jean
know
is
what?
his first name.
Flipped past in my little book today.
It's like Jean de Fleur or something. Jean de Flo.
I wrote
Jean de
down
Flo.
2 honk shoes and a honk me.
Oh yeah.
True. So true.
Okay, for some reason their votes aren't registering, but
But
it looks like it's woman
There.
in the chat.
Carson. I don't set the bar. I flip set.
Oh my God.
It's my
I'm on the page.
I'm on the page from RuPaul's Drag Race season 16.
With braces.
Oh my god, I can't wait
Yeah.
to watch Cartoon Drag Race with.
I know. We have a full agenda
everyone
tonight.
tune into Cartoon Drag Race. As you're entering this bustling lobby, well-dressed vacationers from around the world in here. You see near a couch in the middle of the floor as you're walking in, carrying your things, looking around. Near a couch in the middle of the floor, there are several pieces of luggage that are sitting stacked. And next to them is a tall Italian man. Seems to be in his mid-30s. His dark hair is combed straight back, wearing a fine suit, accompanied by several attendants, disparate men wearing black military shirts with black ties, who are collecting the luggage. You see that the Italian man is speaking with a middle-aged woman before politely bowing and kissing her hands, and then walking towards you. As he kisses her hands, you unmistakably recognize Hannah Lowell, Susanna's mother, who you saw in London.
So interesting. You said the guy's walking towards me now?
As he is respectfully, politely bowing, kissing her hands, gives her a nod, and he walks back towards you, towards the exit of the hotel. As he's walking out, he looks at you, just making eye contact for a second as he is gone and leaves. And you look, and you can see these black-shirted men are gathering up the luggage that appears to belong to Hannah Lowell, picking it all up and carrying it up the stairs. As you can see, Hannah is sort of wringing her hands a little bit, just smiling, small smile to herself, and then just sort of sits on the couch in the middle of the lobby.
Random. Not
She
who I was
doesn't seem
expecting
to
see.
have seen you.
Okay.
Whoa.
Then I'm going to try to not engage with her and go to the front desk.
Yeah.
Go up to whoever's working there.
There's a man in a full tuxedo at the desk. Hello, checking in.
No, I'm actually here visiting someone that's staying with you, Miss Lowell.
Miss Lowell. Oh, are you here for the wedding?
Yes.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yes.
Miss Lowell is not having visitors at the moment, but if you'd like to check in, then by all means.
Yeah, I guess I can just come back later and see about her. Could you remind me which room she's in?
We are not to give out that information to anyone. I'm sure that you mean well, but if you are around here, I'm sure that she will be down. I'm sure that she will be taking visitors.
I completely understand. I'll check in with her family or something.
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Well, congratulations to everyone.
Yes, thank you so much. Okay, I'm gonna go to the bar and grab 2 Aperol spritzes. And I'm gonna take one over to Hannah and just sit down next to her, hand it to her.
Looks up as you sit down, and her eyes go wide, looking at you.
Hi,
June.
Mrs. Lowell.
She looks towards the door and then looks back at you. I'm so sorry that I led you here.
Yeah.
But you shouldn't be here. Francis is gonna be here soon.
Okay. Get up to go. Do you think I could see her at some point?
I don't know. Everything's moving so fast.
Yeah.
I don't know if that would be best.
What do you mean everything's moving so fast?
She looks back towards the door and then looks back at you. My daughter is getting married. And I think that maybe it would make things confusing if you were here.
Yeah. Are you okay? I'm gonna kind of...
Go ahead and make...
You seem a little shook up. You alright?
Go ahead and make a charm or a persuade.
Not my strength, either of them. Yeah. No. Hey, no.
Everything is fine. It's a very happy time.
Sure. Yeah. Well, congratulations. You must be really excited. Listen, my friends and I were staying at the Cipriani. If you, I don't know, get the chance to swing by.
I don't know how it will be if Francis sees you. I just want to tell you that.
Yeah.
But I hope that you're okay. Go make a psychology roll.
I'm like terrified she's about to marry the Duke.
No.
I don't know. There's some twisted shit going on, you know what I'm saying? It's happening
There's something
so
behind
fast.
her eyes, but
Yeah.
she's putting on a
I mean,
show.
I can even tell. Yeah. Okay. Where is Francis?
She's gonna be here any second.
Okay.
I think you should go.
Okay.
Stink.
Yeah. Is there any way? Does it feel safe to like? Are there multiple staircases? Like, do you think I could follow up, like where they took the luggage?
You can go up that staircase, yeah. Hannah will see you.
Wow. Okay, I'm just gonna leave. Yeah.
You walk out the front door. As you turn around the corner, the fog hanging over the water in front of you. You turn, and behind you, walking along the bank of the water, he doesn't see you, but you see a middle-aged man, balding on top, with a trim mustache, a little bit on the shorter side, but unmistakably Francis Lowell, carrying a briefcase and several papers that he's leafing through. As you see him with his head down towards the papers, walking along, and without looking up at you, turn, go into the hotel. You are left alone at the banks of the water here in Venice, right outside this building where you know someone you knew is inside. We'll pick up there next time.
Eric!
Oh my god.
This session literally had everything.
Yeah.
For real.
I know that's what I say every time, but the drama into the
Drama?
atmosphere, into Milan, the club.
Oh my god.
It's so hard. It's so like D&D. It's like invisibility.
Yeah.
I'm like, serious,
Yeah.
you know, like
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
just so. I'm like, ugh, it's so different.
Oh my god! Awesome!
Awesome, you're so cool.
Thank you, everyone.
Love you guys.
Love you guys
Thanks so much for tuning in. See you next week.
Yeah. And see what the dream adventure if you're a patron. I won't see you, but Eric will see you.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Love you guys.